Do a hecking. Everyone, we're on live with more Pathfinder. Ah. Tickets! Ease us in.
All right. So this will be a good catch up for you guys if we want, like, because I could just say what I was gonna. So Sigus has spent the last like couple days in like this underground crypt in this like ancient Thessalonian ruin that he was mysteriously teleported to, that had like this crumbling old throne and like a broken, busted holograph projection. I have the transcript. But it's basically like a classic like Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope kind of recording, but more broken, and it's this king like to make this magical thing. And so that's one room. There's two others. The other one was an alchemy lab, and the other was this crazy powerful magic door with a demon on the other side keeping on telling him to let him out, which I chose not to do. I thought that would be a cool thing. And so he spent a lot of time like researching the runes and stuff in there, and he was starting to run out of food because his friends just wouldn't come and save him. And so he's studying these runes, researched some old magic, and basically kept some trial and error with a couple crazy powerful magic items he had around in the room to try and escape, and ended up teleporting himself, and which he landed, like appeared in the sky, fell and landed on the roof. Members had just apparently finished murdering what seemed like an entire fortress of goblins. So he basically came out, reunited with the party, spewed a bunch of. They took that pretty in stride. We rounded the corner. There's goblin bodies everywhere. We do our thing. We loot the heck out of them. Find some nifty items. But some more goblins come. The goblin dogs come out. We basically make a shooting gallery of them. We kind of continue to explore. We find there's these old demon wings. They weren't this one kind of demon. We might have determined what
They're harpy, I believe.
They were harpy wings, but harpies. So it was a whole interesting. So we're investigating that. But while we were exploring, we also rounded the corner. And we find basically this wizard there, and seems like a shady character. Robin's off, and the rest of the castle stealing something, we assume. But we basically get in a confrontation. We assume.
I mean,
things to steal. And so we basically try to get her to come in quietly, but she has none of that, and a brief magical firefight starts. And she, I believe,
Literally.
is with a lot of fire. Now there's a whole bunch of maps and research papers spread on the desk. She's doing some research. We don't know what it is, but over the desk, it's like lots of references to like goblin troop numbers and like city defenses and key members, and mentions and plans that involve the stealing of the father's body from the cemetery. So we don't entirely know what that is, but we're interested to finding out. That's what happened.
Indeed.
Plus, she disappeared through a wall in another room.
I was about to say.
Sorry,
she
that's
did
how.
escape you by walking through a door.
Until we Kool-Aid Man through that fucking wall.
Yep, she Kool-Aid Man through the wall. That being said,
right. Somebody had to.
Did we though?
No, I don't think you did. But let's get the show on the road. Let's get started with Cylera. It's been a couple minutes.
Yeah.
It's been a couple minutes since your friends left you pretty much all alone with Shadow Mist.
Sorry, I forgot about the horse.
Oh yeah, the angriest
Yeah,
horse
man,
in
the
the
most
world.
important part of the whole thing.
I'm so sorry. So
It's okay.
There was an angry warhorse that was trapped and starving and nearly dead, and he almost killed half of our party. But we somehow salvaged that situation, and Silera and it are having a beautiful moment.
Indeed. Celera, you're sort of. So, first off, grab your D4 for this session, Sigus.
Perfect. Thank you.
Remember that you can use it on any die roll that you do. And that means it can be added, for instance, to damage or to a D20. It doesn't matter.
I'll probably use it to try and save myself if someone touches me.
That sounds like a decent plan. That being
Yeah,
said,
you do tend to explode if someone touches you.
Ew.
That
I'll
being
use it for
said,
other things, but
Celera, you're having a little bit of a moment, resting, sitting down by the what used to be a bed, and Shadow Mist is now much more slowly and almost not very enthusiastically eating some more of the hay that was recovered from inside of the bed. Sorry, not hay, straw. That being the case, though, it seems a little bit strange that none of your friends have come back in the past couple minutes, and you haven't heard anything from them.
Cool.
In fact, you feel like there's this eerie silence to the building. You can just the only thing that you can quite hear is the huffing and puffing of a very tired mist. And the distant crashing of waves.
Okay. I don't want to leave her.
you close the
I-
door and
I am going to give her some pet, and then I'm going to kind of motion like like she can understand me. That I'll be right back, and I'm talking to her, and I'm very calm, and I'm like, I'll be back. I just need to check on something. Please relax. And then I leave.
Give me a handle animal check.
Okay.
As you do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is where it all goes downhill.
And this is where it kills me.
Yeah.
But I had a horse.
And then the horse had you. Ba-doom.
Right?
Weird.
Okay. Uh, so you calm down, Shadow Mist, and as you start to get going, she turns around and takes 2 steps. Sort of, it almost looks like she's not taking a step. It's more like she's balancing herself. As she sort of takes a step forward, step back with her front hooves, sort of lowers her head, shakes her head, and then looks back at you, and then goes back to eating her straw.
Cool. I think she understood me, maybe. I have no idea. We'll find out, I guess. And then I am going to kind of can I move? You allow me to move wherever?
Yeah,
I was
feel
gonna
free
move
to move
kind
your
of-
token.
I'm gonna like step out here and see if I can hear anything.
Sure.
Just a little bit cautious, just because it is so quiet that it
Yeah.
seems like maybe there's something wrong.
Perhaps there might be. That being said, it is rather quiet. You can hear, as I mentioned, the distant crashing of waves. As you get a little bit closer to the entrance, you can hear the creaking of the bridge as it sways back and forth, a little ways away from you.
Freak, freak.
I don't like freaking. Not a fan. I'm gonna keep going through
Gone.
here. Here?
Oh. Now, in the meantime, Zaya, you've been prancing about in the wilderness for a few days now, hunting goblins. And on your way back from the hinterlands, you came across a certain fellow who had apparently seen some very odd mix of characters rushing about the hinterlands as well. They were, as they told you, hunting down goblins, and I believe this is when you arrive at Thistletop, having crossed the treacherous Nettlewoods. Now, I need to just do a very quick thing, because otherwise the stream cannot see where you are. Love it if they could. Boop.
He's a ranger. He is invisible.
Visible to one and all. There we go. Alright. Wow, that's a little bit too... Alright, so, Zaya. Let me tell you a little bit about Thistletop in case you haven't been following the story so far. In order to arrive at Thistletop, you need to cross the treacherous Nettlewoods, which are equal parts dangerous due to an infestation of goblins and the fact that about 80% of the plant life in there is either thorny, or poisonous. Luckily, an experienced ranger like yourself has no trouble getting through such woods. And as you break out from the underbrush of the Nettlewoods, where they meet the cliff and the ocean, you find yourself facing a suspension bridge that connects the mainland to an estranged, decapitated, well, disembodied head, I guess, of a giant statue, crushed over the years on sort of its right hand side, where its ear should be. It has been flattened out, and dirt has accumulated over the years to the point where now a few bushes and trees grow, and a fort of a very peculiar make has been erected there. So, Zaya, there is a fort, and as you have come across the Nettlewoods, you've found that there's a plethora of goblin corpses. So it seems someone has done your work for you.
Oh. This is unnerving but convenient, I suppose. I am curious as to whom completed a job for me. So I suppose I will cautiously press forward to kind of explore and see what's happening. But just to kind of be a little more cautious, maybe listen around, see if I hear anything suspicious while I'm going through this.
Certainly. Give me a perception check. And I will ask you, because I did drop your hacks, your Yaks token onto the map. Would you have brought Patchy with you?
Right up until around this area, yes. Probably not going to have him cross the bridge, as that seems highly inadvisable, as he's like 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
And I will have him kind of just do a little bit of a stay right there kind of thing. So I'd assume at this point he at least comprehends to not move when I tell him to not move. So.
You can teach you could have taught your animal the command for heal, which
Okay.
allows you to tell them to not move.
Yeah.
from their spot. Certainly.
I assume like maybe just like one or two basic commands, just so, especially because it's a pack yak, it doesn't really need a whole lot.
No,
Move and
we'll
stay.
assume it knows the two basic commands that are essential
Yeah.
for any adventure, which are heal and what is it? Come, I think is the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
being
probably have
said,
taught it in the form of a whistle or something like that, rather than an actual word or phrase. So
yeah.
just to be more
Just a
subtle.
heads up. Depending on the intelligence, depends on how many tricks it can learn.
Yep.
1 intelligence is 3 tricks. 2 intelligence is 6.
For now, it's just gonna have the 2 until I teach it an actual advanced one.
Yeah.
Tricky.
I
No.
want to say it's got like a 1 intelligence though.
We'll
Yeah, it's actually got a 2. Holy shit!
yeah, nice.
Damn.
It doesn't really come into play right now. So
yeah, just for the sake of argument. Yeah.
yeah, we'll have it as reference for the future. So, go ahead and start moving towards where you desire to do so. And in the meantime, Valera,
Yep.
you hear someone whistle, and it sort of breaks the monotony of sounds that you've been hearing. And as you do, I should probably deactivate Steam notifications when we're playing. But
Probably.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
nope,
Everyone
definitely wouldn't be a
spam
bad
his
idea.
Steam. You know what to do.
Immersion broken. Rip.
Yeah, absolutely, totally broken. What was I saying? Celera, so you hear this whistle break the monotony of sounds that you've been hearing, and as you sort of walk into the main room, you can see that the bridge is in use. It's swaying quite noticeably, quite noticeably, yes.
Okay. Well, because I have no idea who's there, I'm going to, as stealthy as a bard can be,
You'd be surprised.
I was gonna say that's pretty stealthy.
I'm just gonna kind of like
Yeah,
I don't want to be there, but like I kind of want to like peek my head around and be like,
certainly, you're probably curious
is
about
that?
who it might be, and also need to take precautions. Go
Yeah.
ahead and give me a stealth check.
ooty.
Easy.
Okay.
I mean,
You seem to stick to the shadows, quite dexterously, and as you peek your head out from the corner of the door, you sort of are unnerved by the touch of the wings still strung up on the wall that touch your back, and you peek out a little bit, shaking, trying to keep your focus, and you see crossing the bridge slowly and quite ready to spring into action is a somewhat familiar face, one you saw during the festival. A very obviously non-human humanoid, I guess. If anything, she does seem to be avian in some regards. You see Zaya crossing the bridge.
I'm like, oh my god!
Hey girl. Hey girl.
Hey,
Hey.
hey girl, hey! Finally another girl in the party. What up? I am going to I don't hear her.
Can you not see her? Be able to.
I know, but I'm gonna be like, hey. I'm just gonna be like, hey, don't shoot me. Come out and kind of like wave.
Hold on. Oh,
This person?
Oh hey. Oh
You know,
hey.
she's not a goblin.
Her specifically, you should be able to recognize, even though you're not much of a people's person.
Yeah.
Um,
the face is probably mostly what I remember at this point. And we hung
yeah,
out a day.
she's
so-
also like she does have that kind of inhuman beauty sort of thing.
Yeah.
She most definitely does not look like a human nor an elf. She has that sort of yeah. She has that je ne sais quoi that lets you know that they too are not just immortal.
Something that may matter is she did do like a 20+ performance check last time
Yes,
they were there.
I
So
was gonna get to
Oh
that.
yeah.
that would be pretty
Right,
bad.
right.
Her voice is probably what carried
Yeah.
me through this, and immediately
She
was
has. She
recognizable.
does have that sort of incredibly melodic voice, even when they're not singing, and simply exhilarated at speaking to an acquaintance.
Well, hello. Been a minute.
I'm just gonna be like, come over. Come over here. We need you. I'm just so
Join the dark
charismatic.
side.
I'm just like, what's up? Let's hang out.
Disbelief, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say, roll
Can't
sense
trust-
motive.
Can't trust this bitch. No.
Hello.
Can't trust a hoe. All right.
Roll sense
trust
motive,
the-
Saya.
I will actually do that because
Yeah.
I'm still not exactly a peep.
Oh my
She-
god.
Yeah.
She does sound pretty genuine in her intentions. What the fuck? In her intentions.
Plus 13, Jesus Christ.
However, you do know her to be a very, let's put it this way, very talented bard. So, they could be lying to you. One of those disadvantages of being a bard. People never truly know if you're lying or not.
Okay. Is this bridge? I assume you crossed it.
Yes. I probably wouldn't have your friend behind you cross it. I don't know that it's that sturdy, but
She
Just
gives you a
here.
very smug, like, "Are you seriously?" Suggest. Okay. She just starts walking. Like I was going to actually do that. Then she'll walk up. Well, looks like you guys took care of what I came here for. So I mean, it's nice to see you again.
well, they left me kind of a little bit. So
on
I know
that
that they
note-
went.
Let's switch over to the other group.
Oh no.
Kind of.
Alright.
But-
I want everyone to
Roll,
roll me
roll strength
some
checks to
initiatives.
break through the wall.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Initiatives.
Oh.
Gotta get back
That
in
ain't-
added.
Does that include Tyler?
No.
No,
That
no.
does not include anyone that's not currently in the initiative tracker.
Fucking
sorry, in the current map.
easy.
I
Killing
mean,
it.
Zaya. No.
Hey, someone
can-
gets a
oh.
13.
Can I take the
Ooh.
13?
You got it.
Sure.
I gotta check how many of those I have left today, actually.
Robert's like, sure. As if he didn't roll a 19.
I mean, Sigus hasn't rolled yet, is why I say
Oh,
that.
there it is.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to go last.
You want to go
I mean,
last?
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
13's all yours. You get 2 higher.
Hell yeah.
Oh yay! Otherwise, I'm just gonna run behind you guys sooner.
Yeah.
Sigas, you hadn't
Oh.
clicked on your token when you rolled initiative at your turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bro, we've been doing this for
Wow.
years.
wow.
And I'm sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5. Yes, we have everyone. Alright. Sending. Ra. And I completely forgot about getting ourselves some marinara timers.
Some spicy fucking timers. So we have 60-second turns, Ty. In combat.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, shoot thing or not shoot thing. The end. Gotcha.
There you go. That's how you fucking do it. It helps because there are 6 of us as well.
Yeah.
So.
Too many
All right, I'm
turns.
gonna move up and search the wall that I saw her go into
Certainly.
in the rough area.
Give me a perception check. You did see it. You might not quite remember
18.
exactly the brick.
Yeah.
Let me get you the timer. Pause reset. Oops.
I mean, this will be my entire turn, so.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. With that 18, you do spot. There's 3 options that could be it. That seem to be a little bit jutting out. As the bricks sort of seem to be readjusting themselves.
I go ahead and let Chewie know, since he's right here, which 3 I think it is, and that would probably be my turn, because move
You
action
could-
up.
If you want
action.
to try one of them, I'll
Oh,
give it to
alright.
you as one of your standard action that you didn't use.
Okay. The leftmost one.
Okay. Give me a 1d3.
All right.
All right.
Nice.
So you click the leftmost one. You hear a little bit of a click. Nothing happens as you see the bricks sort of shift around a little bit more. All right.
All right. So one of the other 2.
Shalelu's gonna sort of step up over here, take a look, see that the door has been taken down, and the wizard has evacuated. And it's sort of gonna stand over here, look around, and go like, "Hold on a minute, where's
I informed everybody where she went.
No. She's where's Robin?
I think he skulked off down that hallway.
All right,
Doing
Robin,
Robin things.
your turn.
All right. Well, this, as I recall correctly, this door is barred from this side, and
Yes,
I'm pretty
it
sure
is
it leads
lightly
outside.
barred. It is lightly
Yeah.
barricaded. So there's like a not quite a chair, but a plank sort of blocking the
Mhm.
handle.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna go up to these. There are large doors here, correct?
Yes, it is a very large pair of stone doors. On them is, now that you're standing next to it, do you have your iron torch out?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. What you see on them is a very intricate carving that spans the totality of both doors. On the carving is depicted two females, sort of mirroring the image on each door. There's a woman who seems to be bloated with pregnancy, but her lower abdomen seems to have been ripped open forcefully to remove the creature from inside. And carving sort of almost feels like it's liquid, like the stone is actually flowing from her stomach as blood drips from there. And the creature that has spawned from her in one of the doors is a 4-armed goat-headed human, and on the other one it seems to be a serpent. Like the bottom half of the body is a serpent, the upper half is that of a human, and it has bat wings and has a sort of a deformed hand that is not quite animal, bestial in shape, but it is most definitely not human. And the borders of these pair of doors are covered in vine-like carvings, sort of bringing the entire piece to a close.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if I can hear anything on the other side while I stand there. I'm going to assume that the large stone doors are hard to hear anything through. In
Yes, indeed. They are
best case scenario.
thick AF. Those are
All
some
right, well,
thick with triple C doors.
Then I'm gonna. I mean, the door looks liquid, but I'm gonna put my hand on it and try to push it open.
Certainly. Give me a strength check.
Give me a fort save. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what I was expecting.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good for you.
You
Yeah, I
start
have a negative
pushing.
one right now.
You start pushing, and you hear first sort of a click as the doors seem to. You seem to break the inertia of the massive stone doors, and as you push, they groan and scratch the floor and go. And as you look through the tiny gap that starts to form between the doors, you see in front of you a very obvious chapel, which at the very end of it is an altar made of obsidian, and behind it is a rather large statue of a woman, quote unquote woman. For it has the head of a jackal with 3 eyes, a pair of bat-like wings, different sets of claws on each arm. So it has a claw from one animal that differs from the other, and she's holding a weapon on each that glows with one of them a orange glow, the other one with a bluish glow. And her feet are those of birds. And because you've seen this kind of imagery before, very recently, you do recognize this as being a statue of Lamashtu, the mother.
A chapel
of
Lamashtu.
Yes, this would be a temple of Lamashtu. Just as you sort of recognize this, and you pushed open the doors, you hear a.
Oh, rip.
And
Fucking rip.
Have fun, bud.
you see a pair of dogs sort of crawl from behind the altar. Their skin is devoid of any kind of fur. They sort of seem like leather has been stretched as much as possible just to fit the muscles underneath. Their mouth seems to stretch a little bit further than it should, and they're salivating at your sight.
Sup?
Chewie, it is your turn.
Super jacked.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna.
This is going on.
I don't know that's going on, so I'm gonna try to hit one of the bricks that Ra just pointed at.
You will soon.
Sure, give me a 1d3.
I'm not
Isn't
gonna
it
hit
2 now?
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Oh,
hit
sorry,
the
a
one that he just
1d2, a
poked.
1d2, yes.
Hey, there's one.
Hey.
Alright, you click one of the bricks, and it goes, and you see the bricks sort of start to pull apart from each other, sort of like a waterfall of stone parting ways at the middle. And behind it you see a short passage, although you don't see the wizard that has eluded your chase.
Beautiful.
I'm going to give you a couple more seconds because I was describing and I forgot to pause the timer.
Yeah, no worries. Can I run into the passage?
Yeah, it's a move action to open a door, so...
Okay, so that's double move then to go in there. I don't know how far I'll get down the hall because I can't see it.
Yes, I should be a intelligent person and actually remove the freaking dynamic lighting wall for you to see. There we go.
Ah, okay. And I ran out of light. Whoops.
Yep. As you turn the corner and you sort of run out of anything that casts light for you, give me a reflex save.
Oh.
Runs directly into a wall.
Feels bad.
Runs directly into a set of stairs.
Oh.
Classic.
Oh, that was so much better
Aw.
than I was hoping.
That turned out really well. Oh shit. How do
All we
I-
hear is.
Now, hold on a second. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Waiting for that reflex
Could make
save.
this.
Not
So
bad.
as you turn the corner and you start walking into the darkness, you feel sort of your weightlessness as your foot does not find ground underneath it,
Fuck.
and you lose your footing. You try to grab onto the walls and you find that they are smooth stone. You swing your hammer down with the pommel, trying to find something to bear your weight.
Yeah.
And after like what feels like an eternity, but is just merely a second, you find one of the steps further down the stairwell. It clicks.
Isn't that the worst when you're doing that? Like walking down a set of stairs and you miss the step at the bottom and you think you're gonna die?
Yeah, exactly. You have this mild heart attack as you plunge your weapon pommel first. You manage to hit the step, push your weight up a little bit, and you still sort of stumble a couple of steps as you're trying to remove this momentum that you've gained. And you sort of twist your ankle a little bit, slide, grab onto or hit one of the steps with your back, and then push yourself up, completely in darkness now. And you can tell that you're sort of in the middle of a stairwell. You've managed to elude death by falling down a stairwell.
Yay! Guys, there's stairs.
Alright, Sigus, it is your turn.
Hearing a lot of profanity in the mist stairs, Sigus is gonna like reach into his coat and Korax is gonna fly out. And he's gonna I'm gonna cast light on Korax, and then be like,
Now, hold on a
go
second.
show them the way.
Hold on a second. Because I did mention this before. Korax was not with you when you disappeared, and Korax has not returned
Oh
yet.
damn!
So you are
Oh, that's fair.
minus a familiar.
But that is awkward, especially
Yeah.
because I thought he was in my coat this
Yeah,
whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I went a little crazy in that cave, guys.
It was just a
okay.
rat.
He pulls out a bunch of feathers.
Being a dead rat.
Oh God, what have I done?
Eat Korax.
Here. And I'm going to... There's a little table over here. What's on this table?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Rip. Oh shit.
Okay. So you
Dang.
what you see on the table are several notes. Some of them are obviously magical in form. Others seem to
Boing.
be something that calls out to you. That seems very interesting. As you see mention of the Thessalonian Empire in the title of one of the documents. Go ahead and give me a knowledge history.
Sure.
Siggy starts screaming, mine, 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 mine.
Oh, gosh.
He does well on something
Um,
he's not great at.
Yeah.
You're under a little bit of pressure. You could probably sit down and like take a good look through them.
It's anxiety,
Um,
guys.
Given them just like a quick glance, they seem to be about Thessalonian ruins specifically, but you sort of need to go through them to figure out which one. and
Super
what they're
excited.
talking about.
Alright, I am going to... Do I see anything unimportant on the table? Like, I'm looking for anything to
and
cast
pieces.
light on.
It looks like a
Yeah.
wizard's research table.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to
So
just pull
quill.
something off my bed. Yeah, I'll just grab a quill. I'm gonna cast light on it, and I'm gonna like offer it to offer it up for whoever wants to run by me.
Sure. Oops. Oh, right, I can't do it. Oh, never mind, you can. What the? Hang on a second. Sigus, you already seem to have a thing with you. Hang on. In front. There you go. That should show? Oh. Underneath your
Yeah.
token, there should be a light that you can control. No, right underneath your token.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Like you have to
Like
move
the
your
little
token to
Oh.
get to it.
There you go.
Well, so yeah,
You're gonna
so this
have
is
that
my...
on hand. Now give me 1 second. I need to, now that they have been disturbed, roll the initiative for these doggos.
Good luck, Robin. I believe
Yeah,
in
all
you.
I have to say is remember you can close the doors.
I mean,
Not
Yeah.
those doors. Run and then close doors.
yeah.
All right. Let's go descending. Ra, it is gonna be your turn starting now.
All right, I will follow our young friend.
Yeah, who seems to have stopped about 5 feet further down the stairs.
All right, I will continue past him, which I cannot do apparently.
You can. I just need to
Oh,
move you
it's-
into the next floor underground.
All right, I
Um,
gotcha.
Give me just 1 second, because this takes a little bit of fucking around with roll 20.
Lol, we're straight up abandoning Robin.
Oh, hi,
I
Robin.
don't know where he is.
And
Whoops.
Solera.
It seems I had a few things prepared just in case.
And Chewie. They're all here.
It's a party.
Ajita's also not
Am I
with you unless
sleepwalking?
you've-
Yeah, I was gonna take a G with me. As well.
Okay. In that case, I'll bring her back.
Have the light quill as you go by, or do you have light?
I
Yeah.
have dark vision.
He doesn't need it.
Ajita's not,
True.
however. She cannot see in darkness.
I know this, so I would pretty much like guide her with me.
Okay. Yeah, you
And
put
I
a
mean,
hand on...
I only have like 10 more feet of movement anyway. So
Yeah.
is
Alright.
it south or north that I need to be going now?
South. As you
Okay,
make
that's what I
a
thought.
turn, as you've been walking down the stairs, give me a perception check.
Okay, I would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was gonna be. Oh my god. I mean, it's 11.
So,
But-
with that natural 1 for a total of 11, you actually do still notice something, and that is that about 3/4 of the way down the stairs, there's sort of a crack on the steps, and at first you thought, hey, that's weird, like one of the steps is missing. And as you kept walking down the stairs and you turn your corner, you sort of look at the room, and you see that the ceiling is sort of slanted down a little bit, and then realize the entire floor is sort of at an incline of 30 degrees or a little bit more even.
The
Oh.
fuck?
While on this bottom floor,
Fuck.
squares on the left have advantage as if they were higher ground towards squares on the right.
All right.
Right?
That's not something I'm comfortable knowing right now.
Right, that is the information
Yeah.
I need to give you. I think you still have some more.
Yeah, I can double move.
Yep.
Uh,
So the room in front of you, with that same perception check, you do notice one thing, and that is that the statues on the little outcrops of the room seem to have been completely defaced. They are almost entirely gone at this point. Shoulder, chest, and up is gone completely. From like the pecs to the waist seems to have been severely damaged, and then like some of them are missing a leg, some of them are broken apart at different angles. And one thing that strikes you as being a little bit odd is the fact that there's deep, very noticeable claw marks that stretch the entirety of the walls here.
Oof. That's not what I like to see. Can I inspect the? Is this a pillar in front of me?
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
It
I'm
is
gonna go ahead
indeed.
and inspect it just because this room feels off.
Sure.
I mean, it's literally off kilter, but
It is indeed.
Uh,
Give me another perception check, and that's gonna be the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. There is nothing strange about the pillar, and as you sort of look down the rest of the hallway, you can spot that even though it was a little bit more obvious than last time. There is a secret door that has been very recently used and left slightly ajar on the opposite end of the room.
Like direct up, so like here.
Directly opposite.
Alright.
Now back to the gang. Gang, yeah. That sounds right.
Gang, gang.
Gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang,
Buzz,
Gucci
buzz.
gang. Alright.
Gucci gang can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. For now, I'm going to leave the tokens where they are, just so that we have a reference point in the initiative tracker. So Shalila's going to run after the lot of you, and she's going to try and assist Chewie in sort of... hang on. There we go. Not Chewie. Whoops. Reach in there. There we go. And she's going to assist Chewie in picking himself back up and stabilizing. Yeah.
Thanks. Stairs are hard.
Robin, it is your turn as the hounds are starting to move towards you.
Bail. Robin's gonna run this way and like unbar and swing this door open.
So you're gonna be
Yeah.
able to get there and unbar it, and then your next turn you're gonna have to open it.
Okay.
And the Marinara turn seems to have stopped working for some reason. Gonna have to make a
Refresh.
new one. I think if I refresh, I lose control of it.
Yeah, you have to do another one, I think.
Oh no!
Ah! It dinged.
Bing, bing, bing. Yeah. For
Bing.
some reason, it's now set to be like 0 seconds. Well, I'm gonna have to make a new one.
Perfect.
You know, one sec, guys. I need a new Marinara turn.
Why is it
Also,
called
fun note:
marinara?
I am literally 1 initiative less than I was last time.
Good job.
Nice.
Hey.
Consistency is key.
All right, here you go.
Yeah.
But what if I went back to the
Marinara.
old link?
Hang on.
Why is it called Marin?
Because it's spicy.
But marinara's not spicy.
I know, but I don't give a shit. It's spicy.
For
It's
white people, it's spicy.
Wow. Okay. So, all right, guys. Let's get back into the game. Robin,
Jesus.
you remove the whatever is keeping the door locked. The little plank, and you throw it aside. And just as you do, you hear the growling of the dogs, and you hear a single leap, and then you don't hear them anymore. Give me a perception check.
Are they fucking blink dogs?
I don't think so. Don't
Be
think. I
amazing.
think blink dogs have fur, if I recall correctly.
So,
I vaguely recall you
they're
said I
flying.
heard nothing.
so
Yeah.
because you technically can see them, I'll give you this much. You sort of have your back turned to them as you start to open the door, and then as you look back, you don't see them. And a second later, you see them floating down from the edge, from above the door, as they fly, floating through the air towards you.
Oh my god, they're flying puppies.
That's terrifying.
Okay, this would be a lot better if they didn't look like they wanted to kill me. I'm just saying.
Can you blow up the token? That I want to see this thing.
Oh wow, they're right fucking beside me. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Now, here's the worst part. Robin, you're gonna get attacked by one of them.
Yes. I mean, I would hope so.
Yes.
I hope it doesn't just walk up to me and just be like,
Licks your
"Hey,
face.
I'm gonna tickle your
So,
ball sack a little bit." Like, okay, all right.
At least you see them coming, as they sort of
Phrasing?
fly. Yes, phrasing.
You just
Um,
see a
you
big
see
dog
them
dick
sort of
right in-
ripple through the air. Their leather sort of taking this twisted blackish reddish tint as they move through the air. Their mouth salivating, and as they lunge towards you, you duck and they bite the door and then bounce back as they sort of struggle between each other to choose who's gonna have a lovely little meal. Chewie, it is your turn.
Did the dogs like bark
No,
or
nothing.
anything? Okay.
I mean, they did fly into the door. I don't know if that made enough noise, but
Okay,
Probably not.
give me a perception check. It's gonna be difficult because it was literally just 4 paws of a
Yeah.
dog against
Thunk.
a single door. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah, Robin, you're probably about to be abandoned because I have a +3 to this.
yeah.
Wow.
You don't hear
Bye.
them. Sort of,
Okay.
you're sort of focused on Chile going, keep on your feet, you know.
Yeah, I'll try. I need a light though. And with that, he will cast light on the hammer,
All right.
and then head down the stairs.
Whoops, wrong view. Let me to go to your token and give you a permanent light. 40, 20. All players see light. Now you can see around you, and you see the tail of Ajit wagging back and forth at the bottom of a long stairwell.
All right. Well, I will head down the stairwell with my move.
All right. In that case, let me move you.
Also,
to...
is the timer link working, or did we not start
I
it?
need to refresh it, I think. Oh no, I've completely forgot about reactivating it for your turn.
Okay.
That is my bad. Chewy.
Okay. No. I was just making
here.
sure.
Alright.
Where am I on this map? Is the question.
I need to first move you from the GM layer into the player layer.
Player. I don't
Player.
Player.
I don't remember what my initiative was, unfortunately.
I have it.
Layer.
I have access to it because I haven't
Oh,
removed
right,
your
because
token.
you have 80 layers open.
It's 16.02.
Yeah,
It's like
it is
5 things up.
16.02. Yeah. So let's add you back into initiative on this new map and go 16.02. Let's do the same for Ra at turn
Yep, 23.04.
8.04. I'm gonna put you right where you. All right. That is gonna be your first move, and you technically have the rest of your movement. I also need to reassign you your sight. Hang on, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Because the other token.
I was gonna
got
say, I can't see shit.
Yep. Players see light. Done. Go.
Okay. 1, 2, there. Wait, am I on top of Raw? I'm on
Mhm.
top of Raw.
Yep.
I
You can
cannot
make it
be
next
there.
to him. Choose either
Okay.
spot. I'll give it to you.
All right.
And Rob will let you know that there's a secret door ajar straight ahead.
Oh. Sweet. This room looks weird.
Yeah, that will be the end of your turn because there's a lot of movement through the stairs that we didn't account for.
Yeah.
So as you reach there, you see Ra. They inform you of the door, and you see this room sort of defaced by some kind of creature. Sigis, it is your turn.
All right. I don't hear what's going on with
Give me a perception check.
ever he is. I honestly have no idea where he is.
Give me a
Down
perception
the
check.
hallway. Nope.
No,
Right.
with that 12, it's not gonna be. It's not gonna cut it.
Okay.
So Robin's gonna die.
We'll see.
I mean, he can
Like-
keep running to us.
Based on looking at that, is there enough where I could like backpack, or is that bookshelf filled with like research and stuff? It looks like.
The bookshelf is quite packed with bits and pieces of research, ingredients for magical potions, scrolls, odd bits and ends, some food.
Okay. Well, he's definitely gonna come back, but I guess I can't. I'll try and go around. I'm gonna peer around the corner because I can't actually see.
There is
Alright.
a set of stairs as you have your light quill in your hand.
because no one took it from me, I guess he's going to. I'm gonna wait and go after Solar.
Shillelagh?
How do you pronounce? Yes.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh, yeah.
So I'm gonna
It's like shillelagh, but Lou.
put light back on my staff so that I have it with me.
Okay, got
And
it.
that I'll just. That's it.
Right. I'll mark you as being prepared to follow Shillelagh then.
Perfect.
Alright.
Thank you.
Before we go over to Ra's turn, I know that everyone wants to know what happens to Robin. Salera? Saya?
Yes.
You're back upstairs, and you're having a little bit of a chit chat. It's been a couple more minutes as you were catching up. Nobody has yet to come back up. Go ahead, and both of you, roll me initiative.
Hello. Saya.
Hi.
Riptide.
Saya.
Sorry, I walked away from the computer. I'm back.
Alright.
Roll initiative.
Yes, roll me
Yes.
initiative.
Okay,
You're being attacked by a demon.
About.
that's not ideal. That's really not ideal.
No,
Perfect.
that is definitely not ideal.
Dude.
It's
Let
fine.
me accommodate you into the order. There we go.
I was gonna say,
Um,
what just happened? We moved.
I moved you indoors because I assumed that you would have moved in while you were having this
Yeah,
little bit of a chat.
I would have moved further than, but that's okay.
Which way would you have gone for this?
Well, I know that like when I was walking the horse, that they said that they were gonna be like heading through this door and up, but I don't know where after that because I
Okay.
haven't gone through there.
I'll give you that you could have you were talking as you were marching towards the door, and because you've never gone through that door, you sort of stopped there for a second. It's been a couple minutes now since you've seen anyone or heard anyone else. Salera, what do you want to do?
I am. Can I go ahead and I'm gonna go up to the door, and then can I do a perception check to see like if there's anything immediately like that I can hear or anything like that?
Sure, go ahead.
Perfect.
So-
Beautiful.
You can't hear anyone, but you most definitely can smell something, and it smells most foul.
Ugh. Cool.
Pounds of feces.
Oh, okay. I am gonna cautiously continue to hear. And then these are doors.
Yes,
some
and
more
they seem
doors?
to have been left open.
Okay. I am going to stay right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and ready my bow if a foe comes.
All right, perfect. Saya, as your chat, your catching up with Solera comes to an abrupt end. Her worries getting the better of her. She runs deeper into the fort. What do you do?
Well, I will probably maybe like to whisper like, what do you see? And then maybe press forward a little bit after her.
All right.
And I'm like, I see doors. And that's
I mean, what do you see up there?
doors. That's what I see. Nothing and doors. It smells nasty.
You know, these hallways were built for goblins, not for humanoids. Human-sized people. And as you sort of walk through them, you're sort of hitting the sides with your elbows a little bit.
Yikes.
Unfortunate.
Just get those out of the way now, and by the time you get down, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Get your elbows out of the way, and you're good.
Okay, I'll break
Just
my
cut them
elbows
off.
really
You don't
quick.
need them.
Alright. Is the door open, by the way?
Yes, but unfortunately, that is going to be your time for your turn. All right, let's go. Yes, because as has been mentioned before, we have 60-second turns. Give me just 1 second. I need to do a hacking do very quickly. Ra, it is
Right.
going to be your turn.
Oh shit. Hold on a sec. I'm peeing.
God damn it.
I thought it was Robinson first. That's my bad.
Nope.
Even though I should know,
Turn
I
immediately.
definitely rolled the highest.
Huh.
I
Yep.
am going to. I mean, now that I have light, G doesn't really have to follow me as much, but I'm still gonna go about it the same way. As I'm moving, I'm gonna look for like traps, just to make sure I don't like
Sure, give me a
stumble into
perception
anything.
check. If
Wow.
you're checking for traps as you move, you will have to move at half speed.
All right, I'll double move to there then.
Okay. That is going to be your turn then.
I technically have 5 more feet of
Yeah,
movement,
you do.
technically. So, if I can go through the door that I saw that
Sure.
was still a door.
It is ajar, so I'll give it to you. You can push through.
I thought you said it was a door.
I mean, it's both.
Fucking damn it.
Boo!
Can I interrupt for a second?
Yes, indeed.
On Twitch, I can't really see a whole lot of the map of what Ra's doing.
Oh yeah, you need to
You're correct
move the.
because the map does
Thank-
shift quite a bit when I switch
Yeah.
layers. Yep. All right. Ra, go ahead and take your final 5 feet of movement.
All
Right. As you walk in, as you're checking for traps, you do spot right fucking in front of you, what looks like a tile is actually a pressure plate.
All right. Chewy, pressure plate in front of me. Don't step on it.
All right, I'm gonna mark the tile then.
Alright.
Or
Shalelu is gonna come downstairs after you. Pulling up. Look. Shalelu, get your ass over there. Need to do a whole lot of switching screens for this group.
it's because we really like splitting the party.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
love doing that. Alright. Shalelu's gonna get all the way over here, and she's gonna sort of look at you, look at Chewie, and go like, "Alright, which way then?"
Through the door,
This
there's
way?
a pressure plate, apparently.
Right in front of me, there's a pressure plate. Be careful.
Alright. Meanwhile, on the first underground floor, Shrubben. Whoops.
Yup.
Hang on. It is your turn.
Meanwhile-
Yeah, open the doors and move action.
Yes, you can open the doors and move action.
Yes, I would like to do that. I did hear seagulls out there, so I'm
Yeah.
hoping that it's outside and I can like run away. Like
As you
that's
open the
the
door,
goal.
you see that it leads deeper into the more of the building. However, this area seems to be less polished. The walls are not reinforced. They are not lacquered. There's no stone bricks. It is sort of more of the raw stone from which the statue was made. And off in the distance, at the end of the hallway, you spot a opening that leads into the outside. However, you do see that there's sort of the kind of branches that you expect from a nest or a nesting area for birds, sort of accumulated over there in the border. And beyond it, you see that there is no ground. Even from here, it's just dropping into the ocean.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and standard action to move. Like so.
Okay, you're gonna provoke
Yep.
as you move away from the hound. What's your AC?
17.
Okay, you're good as you move away.
Good.
Now, give me a perception check.
Okay.
You walked into a monster
shit.
snack.
So,
Monster
as you
snack.
round the corner, you see, you sort of hear it before you see it. You hear that sort of wet flop that you expect from a fish that has been dropped into the deck of a boat. That kind of flapping and flopping of wet meat against a board of or stone. And then you look up and see that there is this creature hanging from the ceiling with tentacles wrapped around a stalactite. And it sort of unravels one tentacle and then the other and starts moving towards you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just get that and the dogs to fight, and then run.
So,
I
so you guys
mean-
can see it. What is it? Shift Z. This is what you're
Oh,
looking at.
okay.
Oh,
It looks like an
jeez.
octopus
is-
with way too many eyes and two
Oh
That
very
is-
long tentacles.
Can you
That
pop
is
that up on
not
the
good.
bottom map too? I just want to see this image.
That is
That is
not
terrifying.
good.
Rip you.
You can
Robert's
see it
like,
in the
that's
stream.
terrifying because I know what that is.
Oh,
Good
it's
luck.
in the.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I'll
just
show it
looked.
for a couple
Heidi
more
has the
seconds.
stream up, so I just looked at her screen.
Yeah,
Oh,
you should be able to see it
Okay.
any second now.
Yup.
it's okay. I can go to the Twitch.
Pretty gross. Has like
That
5
being
eyes.
said, this thing is about be about somewhere between 3 and 4 feet above your head, Robin. So I'll give it a single point of above you.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Now I just need to do a quick turn. Robin, I am so sorry, my dude. You are running from one encounter into the other, and it's getting worse and worse.
I was honestly expecting that door to lead outside, so I could just like leave. But no.
You could
Yeah.
always just swan dive off the cliff into the sea of bunyips.
I mean,
There's
you
one.
could
There's
also
only one.
scream.
Good.
That's true.
I could.
Solid. Solid
Yeah.
choice.
Yelling for help sometimes helps.
Hmm?
Alright. I do believe that is the end of your turn, though. You do still
Yeah.
have a little bit more of movement, though. 10, 15, 20. Yeah. You got 10 more feet.
Yeah.
You also might have like a swift action or something. I don't know if you can do anything with it.
10 more feet of movement is what you have.
Tentacles or ugly dogs? Robin chooses ugly dogs. I'm just saying.
Makes
Okay.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Smart.
Got it.
Yeah, that's all he's got.
Not a fan of calamari.
Alright. That it?
That is 2 move actions, and I have nothing for my swift.
Okay. Got it. Alright, as you continue to very silently trudge through a swab
is
of
fine.
encounters. This is fine, indeed.
Yes.
As
This is fine. Everything's
you,
okay.
you watch the first of the 2 dogs leap forward for you.
Oh, Robin.
And then you see the second one take off from the ground and flying above its companion, it reaches for you. Sort of, well, you're sort of fighting both of them, one at your feet and the other one at your torso and head. Wow. Okay, so the first one is going to manage to bite you.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to give me a is it force save or will save? Hang on.
Probably a forward.
No, will save. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a will save. And I fear this might be the end for
Oh
Robin.
no.
Oh no!
Oh, where is it? Where is it?
Oh,
Where is it? Where is
no.
it? Where is
Oh
it?
no!
Is it fear?
Never split the party.
Yep.
Never let the road go on its own.
Yeah.
No.
This rogue was too
You are
freewheeling.
you are now shaken for 1 round.
Oh
Oh, so
no.
that's
Oh.
-2 to hit and -2 on saves, I think.
It's a condition you can tick on
Yeah,
your
you can
sheet.
just tick
Yeah,
on the shaken.
Yeah.
Oof.
What is your CMD?
Oh no.
Let me just. Where the fuck? Oh, fear. Fear? Fear? Where the fuck is it?
Oh, I
Should
thought it was
be
there.
on the top left of your possible debuffs.
Devouring days. Be flat-footed. Fear any. Oh, there we go. What is it? It is -2 attack rolls, throws, skill checks, and ability checks. Okay, and then you need CMD.
See, yeah.
CMD is 14.
So not only does this creature bite your leg, and you feel almost like a paralyzing poison run up the veins of your leg, as it pulls on your flesh, and you try not to get your leg ripped off. You lose your standing and you fall onto the floor. You're
Oh,
now
boy.
you've been tripped by
Oh,
this creature.
Jesus.
Oh boy.
Just yell for help.
Meanwhile, one floor beneath the ground. Chewy, it is your turn.
Ah. Like, out of character, I really want to go help. In character, I can't do shit because I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Chewie will move forward, kind of down the room a little bit, and being beside one of those statues, he will then take a second and. Can I roll a check either on what the statue is or what the creature that fucked it up is?
You can. Give me. Hmm.
How about a religion or
Mm,
arcana?
give me a religion, sure. Give me a religion.
Oh wow. Oh,
No,
that's
thank
terrifying.
you.
I'm way more scared of it being a religion thing. I'll be real with you.
Yeah. There's the 16.
You think you
Win?
think this might, like, because of your training, the size of these claws would either have to be a truly massive animal and one that is extremely strong, or it has to have been some kind of demon.
Yeah, he'll relay that and be like, guys, based on these claws, I think we're dealing with an actual demon.
Fun. Good thing we have
And
all the cold iron stuff.
yeah,
Wait, no. That'd
I
be a
have
double.
some. Anyway,
I've got
then,
arrows.
and then I'll keep moving to there. And oh, is there a way for me to get across that?
Not
Without
really, no.
touching it?
You sort of can either try to disable the thing or jump across it. You could also try to jump onto the sort of like facing the statues on either side and then jump across.
What would be easier, the double move or just clearing it? The double jumping?
I
Clearing
think
it.
just clearing it would be fine because for running and jumping, you get like a +10, don't you, to your acrobatics check to jump.
Your
over.
check is equal to the distance you travel is equal to your check, and if you have a running start, it's easy.
And what is it? Athletics?
Yeah, it's
Acro.
athletics.
You
Sorry, acro.
yeah, acrobatics,
Acro.
but because your movement speed is less than 30 base,
Yeah.
you get a -4, I think.
It's very likely because it's a -10 if you do it without running start.
And it's a +4 if you have over 30 for every 10 feet.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm at -2 acrobatics to start.
All right, that's gonna be your turn as you sort of aren't sure you can make it, and you
Okay,
have to
well,
end up stepping back.
Yeah, I'll go back.
All right. Meanwhile, on the main floor of the entire complex,
fuck.
Silera, nothing seems to have
Yeah.
come your way, luckily. You are still
Good.
standing in the middle of an area that smells overwhelmingly of feces.
Well, I mean, the only way is through, so I'm gonna move into here, and I'm like, ooh, there's stuff. And then are both doors open?
Indeed, both doors are open. There's only one door that seems to remain closed.
Is that the one behind me,
The one to the top
or
and
to
left.
the?
I'll show you. It's this one over here.
Oh, I didn't know there was a door there. So I'm gonna go up to here,
Okay.
and can I try and open the door?
Certainly. That seems to be the only door in this area that is not locked. Go ahead. Actually,
Lord.
I'll show you. And give me a fort save.
Oh Lord. Because I know that you guys went up, but I don't know exactly
As
when.
you open the door, and you see before you is a used latrine that hasn't been cleaned in well over a month, and has been used by an entire clan of goblins in that time. And it just smells like the most disgusting, most vomit-inducing miasma you've ever had the displeasure of smelling.
Cool. I'm gonna immediately be like, nope, and then I'm gonna go to this door, and then I'm gonna see that there are stairs.
Yes, indeed. I'll allow you to continue the movement. But I do believe that's 10, 20. You could get all the way down to the bottom of this part of the stairs if you wanted to.
Before I do that, I'm gonna tell Zaya to go to the end of the hall and down the stairs is where I'm headed. Before I do that move.
Okay.
Go down the stairs.
Alright. Next up is Sigus. Now, give me 1 second. Which floor are you in, Sigus? Because I completely lost track of you
I
now.
am.
Middle one.
Well, he had a
Yeah.
prepared action to follow.
Ah,
Yeah,
to
you
follow
were supposed to
Shalelu,
follow
indeed.
Shalelu,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna have to move you down to the bottom layer in just a second. This
And how's your character doing?
Me? I mean, I'm prone, and I'm being attacked by 3 things,
Oh,
all of which are
no.
full health. So, there's that.
I am so sorry, Soren.
So
You
I
have
really thought
brought
it was
this upon
outside.
yourself. I am afraid.
I know. I
Alright,
know.
I'm having an
Sigus,
issue with my
it is
character
your turn.
sheet.
I guess I'm following.
You would have been able, sorry, you would have been
Apparently.
able to make it right there in your last turn with your prepared action.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What's
Welcome
that
to the
X
best floor.
That is a trap.
thing, I guess? I wouldn't know.
It's a trap.
It is
Hello?
a trap.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I
Yes.
can hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Just making sure, because that's 3 times now I've said something and nobody's
Yeah,
replied to what I said.
it's a trap.
Yeah.
It's been mentioned many times.
Okay, I guess I'm going to follow into the middle, and I'm gonna use detect magic to try and see if there's
Where?
anything in.
Where are you looking?
I guess is it only within line of sight? I think.
It
No,
is a
you
60-foot cone.
Yeah, it's a cone, so you need to show me which direction you're casting it in.
Okay, it's going to be in that direction. I used the paint thing by accident.
Okay,
Oh.
make sure you remove all of it, because if I try to delete it, I'm going to delete 90 other things.
Yeah, how do
He's
I
looking
delete
down
it?
the hallway.
Alright,
use
perfect.
the
You're
selector
looking down
thing
the
and
hallway.
delete it.
Alright, here's what you detect. You detect magic, because it's the first round
Yep.
of casting it. Right. That being said, you lot are gonna see. Where... Well, actually, no. First, we need to go on over to one floor up and find what's going on with Robin.
Tentacle monster.
Tentacle monster turn.
Oh,
Good lord,
yeah,
I am
buddy.
going insane with so many fucking switching floors.
Yeah.
I bet.
Oh
You're
boy.
doing a good job keeping the screen centered, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this thing is gonna detach from the ceiling, flop on down, and flop closer to you. And as it's standing from there, it latches, or tries to latch onto you with two very elongated and unnatural tentacles. Oh god.
So, is there any chance that it might try to attack the dogs?
Not right
No.
now.
Oh.
Where is it? Here. So you're gonna oh god, you're gonna see this stinger fly towards you. Sorry, this tentacle fly towards you, and as it gets closer to you from your position in the ground, you try to block it, and as you do, you feel it sting through your arm as this creature seems to have a poisonous tendril at the end of its tentacle. And you feel poison start to spread through your veins. Give me a fort save.
Oh boy.
Yes, indeed. Oh boy.
This is
Oh
spicy.
boy.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Fucking
Robin.
god.
So rip Robin.
Why didn't I give you the cloak?
First
I don't
CD
know.
right there. I mean, it literally would have not helped at all.
Yeah. Okay,
Robin.
that's fair.
Robin.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You have been poisoned by the poison
Yes.
of this creature.
By the poisonous tentacle thing. Yes.
Yes. You're about to. You're. Okay. So you're currently nauseated. So mark down nausea.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
That's awful.
And take
You're
4
sad.
points of con damage.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
God.
god.
Oh no.
Con point
Oh no.
first.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm dead.
Soren. Sorry, Robin. I do believe I didn't
Yep.
tell you how much damage you took from the bite, now that I think about it.
No. Or the tentacle.
Or the
Or was it
tentacle,
just
indeed.
poison?
No, they both dealt damage. I just completely
Oh,
forgot
no.
about telling you how much damage. So before you lost your maximum health, you took 10 points of damage from the bite,
Wow.
Okay.
and from the stinger itself, you took 4 points of damage.
Okay, so I'm basically what you're telling me is I'm dead.
Are you at 1 HP?
Yes.
Yeah, you're at 1 HP, and you're prone.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh
Let me
my
mark you as
God.
being prone, because otherwise we're going to forget about that.
Oh, I'm not.
I mean, you're probably not. You have nothing else to think about for the time being. Meanwhile, second floor underground. No. Let's go over to Zaya. It is your turn, Zaya. Give me just 1 second so I can switch the screen to you. Go ahead. It is your turn.
All right. Gonna move. Move. I don't know how many times I've. Hold on. Let me go back to where I was.
You are there.
Let's see.
15,
15
25,
and
35 onto the final step as you're passing Silera.
Okay.
Alright, remember your initiative for me. You got it?
yeah, 504.
Okay. And we're gonna switch. levels?
Can you shipping or I don't know. If it's
I'm
right.
switching maps.
Okay.
So it'd be 45 over there.
I don't see anything.
You should be able to see right. Whoops, wrong thing. There.
Everything's black.
Right. I need to also switch you manually. Hang on. There we go. Now you should be able to see.
Goodness.
Do don't
Top
have
left
vision.
corner. You should be able to see.
Nothing.
No?
Yeah, no.
Nope. Black.
Hang on. Did I move Silera instead
Race.
of moving Zaya?
I think
No,
I don't
that's,
think so
Probably.
because I can't see anything.
Yes, I did. I did move Silera instead of Saya.
There we go. I can see. I
Yeah,
can
there we
see.
go.
I don't think that counts towards my turn because I was blinded by
No,
the
that
non-light.
was my bad. I also forgot to start your timer, so I'm gonna give you 30 seconds.
Oh.
Go.
Okay. So come down. I'll look around and also listen while I'm down here, just hear if I hear anything in any direction.
Sure, give me a
Maybe
perception
do like
check.
a bit of a scan. Okay. Quick scan of
Okay,
the area.
with
while I'm
that,
at it.
you're gonna hear the accelerated barking and gnawing of two hounds as they seem to
Mhm.
be taking their prey.
Do you know which direction? Left, right?
To the right. Very distinctly.
All right, I'll inform. What's your name again? Solera? Solera. I think that's in character. Honestly, I wouldn't remember. Solera, it sounds like there's something coming off to the right. I don't know what's going on. It sounds dangerous, though. I'm gonna see if I can maybe scout it a little bit, but
I
think
Alright.
that's basically my move. Actually, wait, I was
Yes,
at 45.
it is
Yeah,
indeed.
that's it. That's literally it. That's it.
That is your turn. I need to re-at you to the initiative before I forget. And turn
504.
5.04. We're gonna switch to the underground again.
And actually, there's a
deeper dark.
+2 initiative because she's underground now.
Oh yeah.
You're welcome.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
That is one very specific thing. All right, let's
Yeah.
move you up
Yeah.
to
What is that anyway?
7.06.
Favorite terrain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Favorite terrain underground. Oh my god.
yeah, favorite terrain for them.
Alright. Right, it is your turn.
All right, I am going now. All right, before we start my actual turn,
Yes?
I'm having issues with my character sheet.
Oh no.
It's not showing my dex mod in any of my skills.
Recalc?
I have no
I
idea
hit
how to
recalc and
solve
it did
that.
absolutely nothing.
Fuck. Okay.
Hey.
Well, I've tried nothing. I cannot help. I'm not
And I
even
don't have
sure how to do
ACP
that.
because I'm wearing leather armor. Because I was like, maybe I accidentally put a
try
number in.
giving yourself a dex buff and removing it. Also check that you don't have any debuffs affecting you.
Ooh, that's possible. Nope, no debuffs. Oh, encumbered. The fuck?
There you go. You have too many items that you picked up.
What do you
Holy shit.
have? Did you put all the horseshoes in your bag?
You
It's
probably did.
because I have a hide. Wait. Yeah, I
You
think it
have-
might be because I have my hide shirt still.
Yeah, there you go. You have too low of a strength to
29.
be moving around like that. Which probably means
mean-
you should also
Wait.
be... What?
Is medium load encumbered?
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
I mean,
from now on,
Oh.
you only
Yeah.
have 20 feet of movement.
Welcome to the club, my brother.
I mean,
Just
fuck.
hand it to Chewie and then have light load.
Yeah, literally, just drop the hide shirt. I don't fucking need this shit.
Okay, I will grab the hide shirt on the way by. Sell that shit.
Alright, it is
Alright.
your turn though.
All right. I guess I'm gonna try to. Oh man, this is not good. I'm gonna try to disable device.
Give me that
Bruh.
disable device check.
We're all gonna die.
Dump
mean-
it.
Hey, that's not
So
bad.
far.
Hey.
I
Uh,
don't.
No, it's not awful.
actually,
That is
give
You're
me,
gonna
not-
set it off.
The 10.
Yeah.
give me a fucking second. You actually
I
need to
mean-
check what the DC for that one is.
It's actually gonna explode in your face.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I called your thing a hide skirt. It's definitely a hide shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although now I'm picturing Ra in a skirt, and I think that's
So,
way more entertaining.
Rom, as you start
Yeah.
to disassemble the
I die.
trap, you
These
move
walls,
a
they're
little bit
closing
closer, and before you've
Oh,
noticed
man.
it, you've triggered a second mechanism as you sort of
Oh shit.
release the weight on the pressure plate. You're standing right there at the moment because you're sort of
Fuck.
moved halfway into the square. Give me a reflex save.
That's
Uh,
awful. All right. Defense. Flex. Hey. Oh,
Okay.
that's a cheat.
You can choose. Oh yeah. What's your modifier?
That's a 13 on the dice.
Why is it Jeet first? That's so weird.
your character.
So I just mine is a +4 instead of a +6, so it's 2 lower.
Okay. So choose whether
That's
you want
17.
to cross or want to stay on the side of your friends.
I'm cross.
You're going across?
Yeah.
Okay. So you hear the click as you see the counterweight sort of let loose and get sucked in by the chain that was holding it. And as you do, you hear as something seems to be falling from above. You jump to the side, roll, tuck and roll, and you see behind you a sort of a cage form where you were standing before around the pressure plate, and it's two
Alright.
portcullises made from wrought iron that separate the three squares where the statues are and the pressure plate, and then the area on the other side and the area on this side. And you
Oh.
hear
Ah.
you hear a little bit more, a few more mechanisms start to, you know, come into activity. Let's put it that way.
Oh god.
Oh no!
So right
You've
now, this and this
Triggered
is
his trap
impassable.
card.
Okay. I'm going to look for a switch to stop whatever is happening on this
Certainly. However,
side. Oh god.
and with that perception check, I'm just gonna reveal it to you. As you look around the corner trying to find a
Oh god.
switch for
Oh
it,
no.
Did
You
you find the
see-
demon? Oh, you found her.
a few.
I'm assuming I find. Oh
Hmm?
god no.
No, you
No.
see a few creatures.
Oh, no.
You see the
Oh,
wizard that
no.
escaped you,
Yeah.
and then you see
That's what I
this.
figured.
I'm gonna move your token a little bit so that you can actually see what I'm saying.
Alright.
Even though your movement technically ended on the previous square.
Oh.
You see this woman with white flowing hair holding a
Fuck
bastard
me.
sword in one
Oh,
fiery
no.
demon hand. Her armor almost alive with movement independent
I told
of
you it
hers.
was a demon.
And with her other hand, she's petting one of these leathery dogs as you see the wizard sort of turn around. Here they are! And she jumps over to the side, and you're going to be moved over here for a second, as you now have been stranded from your companions.
Bruh.
Do I find the
Welcome
switch?
to the club.
No, you do not. You do not find the switch, not where you are. That
Damn
being
it.
said,
I mean, do I get the? Oh wait, no,
that was the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Fuck me, dude. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's make new characters.
Hell yeah, dude.
not gonna lie,
Uh,
this might get
So we'll be meeting
super fucking
Faramir
hairy.
next game.
Yeah. Next game starts with 2 human fighters.
Yeah.
So
Frontline fuck
Shalena's
beefy
gonna
boys.
run over and
Try the door.
she's gonna try and break the portcullises as she strings her longbow around her back and unsheathes a short sword. Yeah, short sword, and starts like hacking away, trying to get some leverage with her weapon against the metal bars. I'm gonna roll publicly for that one. I think it's like so. And she's trying to get some leverage to pull the portcullises up so that she can get across. And she doesn't seem to have enough strength. And she turns around and says, "All right, Chewie, I'm gonna need some help here. Come on."
Shoot the
Okay.
Wookiee.
Meanwhile,
Insert Wookiee
in
noises.
at At the gates of hell.
Yes.
Low blows. Low blows.
Robin,
chat.
Robin
There shall
goes to
be
say,
no mercy
"Can't be
for you.
danger."
Alright. Meanwhile, at Hell's Gate, Robin,
Oh, no.
you're being
Rip.
assailed by two demon dogs and a abominable land or cave octopus of hell.
Your next character should just be afraid of dogs.
What do? What do you do?
Well,
What
okay.
do?
I mean, okay. So first of all, I only have a move action.
Escape.
Take a
So
potion?
What do you mean?
Pretty-
why,
no.
why do you have only a move action?
because I'm nauseated, I only have a move action.
Oh god.
Yeah. All right.
And you're
So
hungover.
I only have a move action. All right.
Yep.
I don't have accelerated drinker, so I can't drink a potion because I'd have to take
Fuck.
it out and drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I did, I'd die next turn anyways. I could stand up, but I would eat 3 attacks of opportunity, so I wouldn't even be able to
Following
move
this?
away anyways. There's nothing I can do there. I will, however, scream help as a free action because I
Yeah.
can do that. I'll scream help, and then the only other thing that I can do is I can. I specifically did this. I took from the room upstairs, the bedroom, the one with the bed that got torn up.
Mm-hmm.
I took the unholy symbol of Lamashtu,
Yep.
and I do have it with me. And as a last ditch effort, because I've got nothing else to do, I'm gonna try and
Fucking
intimidate.
Bluff
all
for his
three-
life. Oh.
I'm just gonna try and intimidate. I don't think bluff would work. I'm gonna try and intimidate all of these monsters by taking it out, presenting the unholy symbol of Lamashtu, and say, "Cease this bickering. Your mother does not wish this," and just intimidate.
Sure. Give me
Whoa.
an intimidate to trump all intimidates.
Please.
Fucking
Roll
that one.
good.
Very
That's-
good. Pretty
Oh.
good.
I mean, that's pretty
However-
fucking good.
That's pretty fucking good, boys.
As you hold the holy symbol in your hand, you feel it sort of get very cold in your palm, and then very hot, scalding, and you feel it, that sort of warmth and cold stretch down your arm, and you almost feel like the hounds are laughing, not just panting as they're watching you. And you start to hear a little bit of a whisper in the back of your head. Just a murmur. You can't quite make out the words yet.
And as a free action, I'm like, if this is the part where I sell my soul to the devil, take it.
I don't want it.
Worth it.
Alright,
Whispers just like you're fucked.
Robin, what is your age
Yeah.
Good move.
right now?
It would be 13.
Okay.
Got quiet.
There's
you
a
fall
chance.
unconscious as you're bitten by one of the hounds in your leg.
You're gonna come
Okay.
back as a dog.
Um,
Will
give
save?
me a fort save and a will save.
Oh, God.
Okay. Well, I mean, at this point,
Oh,
that's not bad, all things
That's some
considered.
Okay.
Consistency.
You fall unconscious as you're bitten, and you feel pain overtake you, and consciousness fleeting away from you. Now, here's the question. The question to end all questions. Does 13 damage kill you?
Because of the con penalty, I think so. No, because I'm at 1 hit point. So because I'm at
You're-
1 hit point, I would be at 1 hit point away from dying.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna do.
Hail Mary.
We're gonna do the following. I am gonna remove
boy.
control from your token, so you don't know what is going on.
Oh god.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
So good.
getting
NPC.
good.
NPC.
New boss.
Yeah, no kidding. Just
New
like the
boss
old
who
boss.
just.
I'll fucking roll with it. I don't give a shit. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right.
Robin was never good aligned to begin with. Thank you very much.
We were aware.
Chewie, meanwhile, underground, a completely
Is-
different but equally dangerous situation is enveloping.
Okay. Can I roll a quick perception to see if I notice? Also, you got to start my turn timer to see if I
Yep.
notice.
I'm trying to get
flash
to it.
or lever.
Go ahead.
Yeah, perception. Do
For
I
what?
notice a way to open the portcullis on this side?
No.
Okay.
There's nothing.
Then I'm gonna run and try to lift the fucking gate.
Sure. You can squeeze into the square with her.
Okay.
Give me a strength check.
Come on, baby. That is not the right tab. Strength. That's not great.
You put
Strength check.
yeah. You put in all of your strength into this heave, and as you you push up, you pull up the portcullis, and you see a little bit of air, enough to sneak your fingers in. You start pulling and pulling and pulling, and then suddenly you're pushing upwards as you're lifting the portcullis almost entirely by yourself, and you hear the click as it connects with its proper stand up above you at the height of the ceiling, which for you is not very hard to reach. You still have the rest of your movement. I'll give you that much. If you want to step closer
Oh,
to the other portcullis,
Oh, okay. So the other portcullis is still closed.
they are both independent.
Ah, shit. Okay. All right. Well, I will get to that next portcullis and be like, uh, can Ajit help or someone else give me a hand here?
Momentarily, I'm going to move the tokens out of the way because I need to be able to get to the portcullis so that I can delete it. Alright, there we go.
Oh,
Is
that
it locked
lady-
into place, or is Chewie just holding it up?
Chewie lifted it and locked it in place.
Oh, nice.
Alright,
Good work, Chewie.
one
You
of the
bench
two.
press
so
the
far.
door.
Alright. Ra,
Oh.
you see this
Oh, no.
woman
Rip.
lift her bastard sword and sort of put it over her shoulder as you're sort of watching around the corner and like trying to figure out where the fuck you're gonna go. 'Cause
Yeah.
this woman she looks intimidating. Let's put it that way.
Can you blow up her
Um,
picture?
Yes, I can actually pull it up for the lot of you. Shift Z. Here you go.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Dude,
Oh,
I'm in a bad way.
no.
If she's
Yeah.
wielding a bastard sword with one hand, I'm in a bad way.
Yeah.
She's gotten full demon arms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never go full demon arms.
So she's gonna step all the way in front of you.
Oh.
Ra.
Oh, that's not what I want to see.
Hello.
Oh no.
Now give me just 1 second because I actually need to check if the character sheet for her is fully updated because I can't remember if I was doing it from here or from the book. 1 sec. No, it is updated. Okay, so she's gonna step up, and you're gonna see her swing the blade once as she's sort of walking up towards you, and you see her left arm, sort of glow with this reddish energy, and you see that same glow stretch down the veins down the middle of the bastard sword. Then she grabs the sword with both hands and takes a swing at you.
Oh god.
What's your AC?
16.
You take 18 points of damage as she
I drop.
connects with your side and your chest, and you
Yep.
go limp as you hit the
I collapse
wall.
immediately up.
Yeah, you hit the wall, bleeding from your chest as you slide down, and leave an imprint on the wall, and the lot of you down there hear
We can see 'em, right?
Ajit sort of let out a pained screech as she's gonna start rushing towards that portcullis.
Yeah.
Silera,
Yes.
I'm gonna assume that you're following after.
I've fallen into a hole and found a dragon. Kidding.
At this point, with how bad things are looking, I don't think it would matter much. Are you
Also, could I
following-
get a free action as I go down?
Send me via DM what you want to do while we figure out Silera's turn.
Alright.
Silera, are you following after Zaya?
Can I have vision of where Zaya is? Because right now I just have the where I'm at.
You
the
would
bottom
have
of
to
the stairs.
you would have to follow her because she went down the stairs and to the left. Essentially.
Oh, then yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I will follow.
In that case, let's remove that. We know what your initiative should be in relation
Yeah,
to everyone
1203.
Else. So. Yep.
Ooh.
I'm fucking everything up.
Too many.
Stop doing the thing. Alright. That
Oh,
would
hey.
be 10 feet of movement for you.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna come around here and then be like, where are we headed?
Is Ty gone again?
muted.
Ty,
I'm
you
here.
there?
Yeah.
Where are we headed,
I'm gonna
Zaya?
say I'm gonna point to the right and say
Okay.
I heard some sort of commotion, dogs barking. I assume it's died down at this point.
Also, you heard someone scream for help.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would heard. You probably heard that. But
Can I? Okay. Can I also do a perception check to see like if I hear or see anything important in the area or whatever?
You would hear the voice of Robin, which you recognize. First say, "Help!" as they scream up at the top of their lungs, and then they sort of also scream, but in a more aggressive manner. Cease this bickering, and then silence.
Okay. Then because I can only move until where Zaya is, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ready my bow.
Okay. You prepare an action to shoot if anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's gonna be your turn. Something happens that you're not aware of. Zaya, it is your turn.
you can go here. Is peeking a thing?
Yeah, you can peek around the corner. I'll give it to you. It'll count as 5 feet if you move back again.
Oh.
Yep.
I'll sort of gesture to Selira to kind of come because I don't see anything. And kind of just inch my way forward a little bit to here.
Yep. Give me a perception check real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to switch the stream to your screen.
It's 15.
All right. With that 15, I'm gonna give you a couple more seconds because I forgot to stop doing explanations. You're gonna see around the corner, and you're gonna hear it as well. The pair of hounds sort of heaving. One of them seems to be struggling much more than the other.
Which direction is that coming from?
To your right. To your left. On the map, it's to the right. On the map, it's to the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That way. Now, I'll give you like 20 more seconds. Go.
Okay. I can't remember how far I've gone. I think it was here. No, it was
Yep. 35.
So
So
I can technically go to there if that is even a distance.
So as soon as you move 5 more feet, you're gonna see what is down the hallway.
Oh fuck! And peek back.
All right, that is 50.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you still got 10 more feet.
question. Is this a corner that cannot be easily stepped
No,
like this?
the corners cannot be walked in this area. They are sharp corners.
Okay. Not ideal. Got it. Okay.
All right, that is the end of your turn.
Yep. I'm gonna panic face.
What was
Meanwhile,
the sound of his butthole closing that quickly?
Yes.
back downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh boy. You're gonna see the wizard Lyrie walk behind this unearthly human woman, and the wizard takes out Lyrie, because she did introduce herself. Lyrie will take out
Yeah.
a wand and she's gonna start swinging it up in the air, and you're gonna see a projectile sort of shimmering as if it were a heat mirage across the air and hit Chewie for I'll just roll it here because everyone knows what this is. 4 points of damage, Chewie, as you're hit by a magic missile. Rock, give me a fort save to stabilize.
All right. And also, since it's my turn down here, the last thing that you'll hear from Ra is keep Ajit safe as he goes down.
No.
No.
Doesn't seem like we'll be able to comply.
Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news,
Yeah.
but things
Oh.
are about to get even worse. Ra, you stabilize. You're unconscious on the floor. Chewie, you hear the mechanisms continue to spin, and you see the 2 statues to either side of you spring to life as they wield their ranciers, and they start spinning them over their shoulders, and they take swings trying to stab you from either side.
Are you kidding?
No, the
Oh,
real
no.
trap were the statues. The trap
okay.
is meant to trap one person between the portcullises, and then
And
mince
murder
them.
them.
Yeah.
They like continually swinging.
They swing
It's like
each of them takes a swing at the person there every turn.
Yeah.
What's your
Okay.
AC, Chewie? Oh,
17.
you're gonna get hit
Doesn't matter.
twice.
Yeah.
So roll really high. And you're gonna take 6
Oops.
points of damage from the first swing, and then the other one hits you on the shoulder for another 8.
Jesus.
It would
There
have
goes
killed
most
me.
of my health.
The wizard's like, oh no.
I'm at full health.
As you see chunks of meat from be flayed off of Chewie, and you
God.
just think to yourself, "Oh God, that would be enough to chop me in half."
I don't have that much
Shalalu,
meat on my bones.
Cave, take me back.
Shalalu's gonna take
Fuck.
a couple of shots.
Fire at will. At the wizard, probably.
Yeah, she's gonna shoot at the wizard. I'll roll publicly, because this might be the last you see. Because things seem to be quite dire right now. A lot more
Oh,
so
yeah.
than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
Let's get
Jesus.
some. No, this is too relaxed for this kind of combat.
Gentle flute music and like rustling wind through trees.
Let's get,
Yeah,
like-
I completely
Yeah.
forgot about getting a good. Yeah, there's one. We don't.
About to get fuck song, yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Someone got that Dark Souls music? Just
Oh, I,
throw
wish I,
that
could,
on.
I did have it over here. Alright. Rolling for Shalalu. That's gonna be the first
Go,
shot.
Shalalu, let's
God.
go.
Come on, Shillelagh.
And the
I
second
Go on,
shot.
girlfriend.
Alright,
There we go.
second shot is gonna connect. For oh, whoops! I instinctively did a GR. I rolled a 1d8 plus 3 for a total of 10 damage on the wizard.
Hell yeah.
Hey, that's almost enough
Get
to
it,
drop her,
girl.
because she's a wizard.
Yeah. As the Shillelagh's arrow lands square on the uncovered chest of Lyrie, and she sort of staggers back, and then Shillelagh's gonna pull back, squeezing, I
Thank
guess, into
you.
switching with Ajit, because Ajit would actually have moved in by now. I'll do it this way because I forgot to move. Robin, you are unconscious and being dragged by a pair of by a Yeth hound. Let's move you over to. Need to do a couple turns in different levels. Zaya, you're gonna see the Yeth hound drag Robin past you.
And just ignore me?
Yep, they seem to be ignoring you. Over here.
Fucking lucky break, bitch! They have more important things to do, like bring me back to life, okay? Come on.
Oh, I need to do. Okay. What the fuck?
What's going on?
Nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Robin Snow.
I know nothing.
Alright, meanwhile,
Okay.
back in the floor beneath,
I am afraid.
the lot of you are gonna see a similar hound. Well, you don't know that the hounds are upstairs, but you do see a hound flying, sort of behind the woman and between the two ladies, that seem to be bent on murdering the lot of you. Alright,
Nice.
Chewie! Holy shit, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I'm kind of surprised that I'm still standing, and I'm not gonna be standing for long if I keep standing here. And I don't particularly like them taking pot shots at me. Two quick questions. Can I summon a creature in this square?
I don't know it.
Okay, and also, if I summon a pony, can ponies just attack things, or will the summoned ones also not attack things?
We can assume a pony that is summoned is war trained.
Okay, then then Perry the pony is going to appear in the square above her, and then I'm gonna piece the fuck out of that tile.
Alright.
Good job, parent.
Move yourself where you want to end up.
I think that'll work. I just want to check a draw distance on something actually. But fucking shit, I can't use the ruler in this game ever. Yeah, okay.
Grab the token for Curry from here because it hasn't been assigned properly.
Oh, I tried to make them.
No. The tokens are done in the lobby page. I didn't assign the tokens to the pages, to the character sheets.
Ah. Well, to be fair,
There we go.
what was the chance that I was going to summon a
Alright,
pony?
go ahead and roll me the attacks for Perry the Pony.
Perry the pony?
pony.
Oh, by the way,
Alright.
did Ajit do anything on my turn?
She did move. She
moved,
couldn't
moved.
get to the portcullis because Chewie was there.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Unfortunately, now that she can, she's going to eat the attacks from the thingies.
Alright. I'm waiting for the attacks from Perry. There we go.
Bury,
What
bury,
the-
bury.
What?
No, you rolled twice. You rolled twice.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to
yeah.
take the first round,
Oh,
unfortunately.
No.
Forgot I queued them. My bad.
Why do you do this to us?
That is such a waste. But yeah, so you see Perry sort of shimmer into existence.
Oh
and
no.
it is mid-flight as it goes hooves first against Nualia. She blocks with her blade, pushes the small horse back.
They
Wait,
look
do
at
these
distraction.
horses have smite?
Yep,
I don't think it matters.
it doesn't.
mean,
Doesn't matter at all in this case.
No, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to point it out because it would most likely be a demon.
yeah.
So you get lots of bonuses.
That being said, you're gonna see her swing with her sword at the pony.
Oh.
Yay. It's a distraction.
What's the AC on parry?
Not
11?
high.
So
Yeah.
just as
11.
quickly as it came into existence, you see her let go of the blade with one hand, and she turns to swing it one-handed, slashes the pony in half, and it vanishes immediately.
Yep.
Damn.
Rip.
And then you see her reach down and grab Ra with her demonic claw and lifts him up. Sort of props him against the portcullis, and sort of you can see this as she's sort of like preparing an execution. She sort of rolls her shoulder around and takes a swing with her claw. What's your EC? Oh, you're being unconscious?
Well,
Helpless.
it's an auto crit. I'm pretty
No,
confident.
no,
That's a-
because this isn't.
Oh, it's just an attack.
She
I mean,
did a
I have
full
a
attack.
16 AC minus whatever. I mean, I don't have dex because I'm
Okay, so
unconscious.
she's gonna
If you
connect
click
against an
helpless on
unconscious
Three.
Ra.
it'll tell you.
13. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna be able to hit hard enough to bypass your armor.
Yeah.
And all of you hear Ajit just like losing it. She is screeching at the top of the lungs to the point where you hear the moment where the poor dinosaur's voice just breaks.
Yeah. Anything more than 5 points, I actually die.
No, you take 3.
Oh, all right.
You're still
Good
alive
claw.
as more blood paints the walls around you. And you hear this sadistic woman just cackling as she takes great pleasure in finishing you off. Sigus, it's going to be your turn next. I forgot to swap your initiative from one screen to the other. Boop. And it's going to be up over here. And you're at 10.03.
Hey.
Sigus,
Well-
it is now your turn.
Okay, things are bad. I like where I'm standing, where I cannot be seen, but I am going to reach over to Ranger and I'm going to cast Reloading Hand on her. So
Okay.
for the next rounds, she gets as a free action. Her bow just auto reloads.
It's
Pretty
a
sure
free
that-
action to shoot
It's
a
a
bow.
free action.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, it's-
yeah.
only
so
for
it's mostly
crossbows.
just for crossbows.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
mind.
Use
Yeah,
something
so-
different.
Well, not then. Well, then I don't have. I think if I go behind this pillar,
You
do
still
I
have
get
line of
any
sight.
cover? Okay. Cover behind the pillar.
It's not enough to
Uh,
provide cover.
God, then okay.
10 feet of movement.
Yeah, I'll just be there.
Okay.
So
That is going to be the end of your
Wish-
turn, as you've run out of time.
Yep.
Yeah.
okay.
God damn. Somewhere
And
above.
my turn not out in the middle.
Zaya, you hear a yelp and slithering and churning.
Before you do that, we didn't add my initiative back in.
You are correct. What was your initiative? 'Cause I-
12.03.
Okay, then you should
It
have
was
gone
12 points.
before. Yeah, you should have gone before.
Demon lady.
Sigus.
Sorry.
12.00. No. Thank you for keeping track of that, because I completely missed it. Go ahead and take your turn now, then.
Okay, I'm gonna go right here, and then I'm gonna be like, I can't see nothing. I'm gonna go right here, and I'm like, cool, I can't see nothing, and then I'm gonna go right here. Like, cool, I can't see.
As are you walking in the dark
Am I allowed
one
to
step at a
communicate as a
time?
free action?
She has
Um,
dark
I
vision,
have
You
dark-
have
so
dark
yeah.
vision.
Yeah.
but she
Right.
I mean,
She's Azamar.
Am I allowed to communicate?
Out of turn. Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. There you go.
Thanks.
Your dark vision.
And I'm gonna
wasn't set
go
up.
there, and then I'm gonna be like, cool, cool, cool. And then I'm gonna be like,
Zaya will
what's
point.
up?
She'll be like, they ignored me. They moved over to the room to the southwest.
Should we go the opposite way? We follow Robin?
I'm pretty sure that's where he went.
Like to the north? Should we go north then?
He didn't look too hot. Let me just say that. He looked worse for the wear.
So should we be going like this way?
What the fuck?
There's a
Are
solid
you saying
wall
go
there.
the opposite direction and run?
No, I don't know where he went. So did he go?
Oh,
is
I
he
said
still that way?
southwest.
So-
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then
That's
my
gonna be your turn.
'cause-
You spend most of
That's
your
probably
turn
for the
arguing with Zaya about tactics. You hear
Southwest.
around the corner yelping of a hound, and then squirming and like squirting of liquids at a pressurized volume of liquids, like. And it's gonna be Zaya's turn next. Go ahead. It is your turn.
Okay. All right. Well. Selira, should I go forward and take the initiative here, or would that be
I
a really
mean,
bad idea?
I mean, that's all you. I just am wondering where everyone else is. Because if that's what Robin's experiencing, what is everyone else?
Would they be hearing a Jeet screeching?
Yeah.
Around this
pretty
time,
loud.
yeah, you can. At this point, you can hear the scream at like top of their lungs, echoing through the cavernous areas. If you want to be my guest and do an impression of a Jeet right now, feel free. You hear
Do
it
any of these
coming,
things look
echoing,
particularly
coming
mean?
from this area. So up into.
I
the
don't
north.
want to destroy everybody's ears, so I'm not gonna do that. Just think
Your
of like
choice,
an
either
ear-piercing
go-
scream.
Either go up and to the left, like northwest, or you can go follow where you were.
Alright, I'm gonna resume the timer. Zaya, go.
Oh, I asked. Do any of these creatures look particularly damaged or maimed at all, or hurt?
The tentacled creature that is now sort of locked in a grapple with the hound seems to be bleeding to death. The hound seems to be just barely touched, the one in the grapple. The one that is slowly pulling Robin towards the inside of the chapel area seems to be doing perfectly fine. Not a scratch on its leathery skin.
Well, just because strategic prowess says I should move south, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to attack.
Alright, take your shot.
It's only the first one, but
Okay, it's gonna be a fire and a miss. As your arrow actually connects with the hound, but at an awkward angle. And what you watch and happen is the edge of the arrow sort of skims along the ridges of the back of this creature and bounces off without having cut through it. That being said, who the fuck goes next? The wizard. Back downstairs. What
Enjoy
a
the
fucking
bouncing around.
mess.
Yeah.
You hear go like, Nuali, I think that's enough. And like she takes another swing and shoots a magic missile at Shalelu, who just shot an arrow at her. And Shalelu's gonna take 5 points of damage. As you see
rolling
another
4s and 3s.
Yeah, as you see another shimmering heat orb flying through the air, connecting with Shalelu, despite her best efforts to dodge this thing, and she sort of stumbles back reeling from the force. That was a pun. It is going to be Ra's turn.
Force damage.
Yes, that was a joke. Ra, you're gonna have to give me another fudge save to
Got
stabilize
it. Easy.
again.
Clap.
Yeah,
No
you
prob.
stabilize again as you're sort of barely
Yo.
breathing. Your
Dude.
chest open from.
I mean,
two
it's
wounds
not gonna
now.
matter because on her turn she kills me.
Yeah. So Ajit is gonna step forward and start biting the portcullis, trying to rip it apart. Give me a full round attack from Ajit. Right.
Like,
So her bite starts to, the iron bars start to creak within her jaws, and the rest of you can see that they bent a little bit. Ra, what is Ajit's AC right now?
His AC is 20, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. What was it? Give me a second. I need to double check what the damage on the weapon is. Fuck. Okay. So Ajita's gonna take 15 points of damage as
He drops.
God damn it.
as the first statue takes a swing, and Chewie, Sigis, Shalelu, the three of you see the blade aim perfectly straight for Ajit's heart, and then Ajit pulls back from the portcullis just in time to dodge a completely lethal blow. And as she reels back from one blow, she takes another to the back of her spine, it with enough force to drop her to her knees, and she falls to the floor. And then you hear another mechanism start to wind up as the statues return to their position, their initial positions. Shalelu is gonna step up, grab the tail of Ajit, and start dragging her back, trying to honor
Yeah, that is the right move.
that final request. Robin, you're not dead, but well, there are fates worse than death. You're approaching one, perhaps.
We'll see.
Boy. Things went south so fucking fast. Zaya, you're
Horse
gonna...
is living his best life, though.
Zaya, you're gonna hear a crunch and a splush as you see this creature emerge from the corridor, flying, and it sort of lands on its very gently on its paws as it turns to look at you and bares its fangs at you.
Oh.
Fuck. Trying to mark it. Downstairs, meanwhile, the lot of you see this creature sort of stand. Oh, hang on. Back.
Fuck, I forgot about the dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move the dog over here. The dog is currently sort of standing in front of Ra, his unconscious body, and it's like smelling his chest. It's licking the blood that is dripping from his corpse. Not his corpse, from his chest.
Wow. Feels
Yep,
bad, man.
yep. The thing is,
I mean, it's about to be a corpse, but
it's about to be a corpse as this creature takes a bite off of their offered meal.
Jesus.
It's gonna.
anything more than 2, I die.
What's your AC being unconscious? So flat-footed.
13.
13.
12?
It's
13,
very
yeah, 13
important
last
this
time.
number because it's cutting it close.
Yeah, 13.
13. Okay. You take 13 points of damage
Yeah, I die.
as this
Fuck.
hound bites into your chest, and the rest of the party hears the crunch of your rib cage breaking underneath this creature's maw. That is
And
two
that was
cuts.
it.
Yep.
Fuck.
Alright.
Okay.
Chewy, it is gonna be your turn.
Siggy's, Shalelu, we need
It's
to go.
running time.
It's time
We
to
need to go. We need to go now.
Retreat, yeah.
Cover. If you two can cover the exit, I can carry a jeet.
Shalini will not. I got it.
Going
Alright.
up the stairs.
I do have a technical question though while we're doing this. For the GM.
Yeah, go
back
ahead.
up the stairs. While carrying a jeet, because that I'm assuming a jeet weighs a fuckload. Is it possible for me to channel and pick a jeet up as part of a move action?
You can
You
channel,
channel
as a
and-
standard, and then
Yes.
move and pick
Bring
up a
him
jeet
up.
as part of your move.
Yeah. Okay.
By the
so-
way, a jeet weighs 156 pounds.
156, really?
Yeah, she's a
Yep.
she's a hashling sort of.
Yeah.
Oh.
Once she
Medium-sized,
grows, it'll
not
be like
large.
8 tons. But for now,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say my current load is only like 100 pounds.
Well, let me
and
put it
light
this
is
way:
100.
you can pick her up without increasing your encumbrance.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then, in that case, I will basically do this, and yeah, and then just pop a channel for
Alright,
everyone.
go ahead and
sake.
pop the channel. It's gonna be fucking terrible. Alright, Ra, does 7 points of damage put a Jeet back into consciousness?
yeah. Or wait, no, I don't think it does actually.
No?
Let me double check.
Very important.
Shalelu,
Where is the jeet?
get that
Oh,
too.
oh yeah, yeah, +5.
Alright.
Oh, no.
With her character sheet, go ahead and heal her. Thank you. Chewy. Immediately,
CMB?
as soon as Ajit comes into consciousness, you're gonna have to give me. No, actually, she's gonna have to
Well,
do
it's
a
on my
CMB
turn.
in her
Yeah.
in Ra's turn. As
Okay,
she starts to struggle and tries to get back to her master.
Make sure Shalelu takes the health as well, and Siggy's if you're down at all.
Yes, you're right.
I'm still at full.
Okay.
Which is not much to
Like
begin
Which
with.
is not really a good thing, to be fair.
Alright. You're gonna hear Nualia curse under her breath, and that is gonna be it for her
Yeah,
turn.
taste your own fucking portcullis medicine. you
Sigus
bitch.
is going to run.
It is Cylera's turn first. You can't see it in the initiative tracker because she's in a different floor.
Yeah.
Alright, Cylera, it is your turn.
I am going to try and figure out what's happening around me. Do some perception while I am
It's a nat
moving.
20.
Oh boy.
What do I perceive currently?
Pause timer.
Yep, give me 1 sec. I'm trying to do way too many things at once.
Yep.
Yeah.
We made your job hard today.
Yep.
Sure did.
I mean, if you would like, you can give somebody else. Do you want somebody else to have control of the
yeah,
timer?
you can. Anyone can go and create a new marinara timer and take care of that.
Alright.
That way,
Well,
I
since
can.
since I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
It's true.
Alright, so hang on. Cylera, as you look around the corner, what you see is, which way were you focusing on? Which one?
I was focusing on the south where Zaya went.
Okay, you can see the Yeth Hound, this leathery dog hound that is deformed, bearing its fangs at Zaya and getting ready to pounce on her. Its back and its paws are covered in blood, and you can see Robin's legs as he's being dragged away towards the left on our map, towards your right in character. And you see
Okay.
Zaya sort of like looking very shocked at the creature and getting ready to fight it as well.
Cool. So I am going to go ahead and try and shoot my bow.
Alright, go ahead. Max damage. And that is going to be a hit. So, as you take aim, you know that your shot is well lined up. You let loose, and the arrow flies true, straight for its torso. And you see it stick through its leather. And it doesn't go all the way through. And you're staring at it. You didn't pull back, you didn't hold back. That was
It is an 18, by the way, if that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a straight shot, and like the amount of damage that it dealt was clearly much lower than you expected. That is me being very descriptive of DR.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna be like, ah!
Indeed.
Should we... and then I'm gonna say to Zaya, should we run? Like, should we, like, say, just kidding, bye,
No.
Robin? Or should we...
Hang on, 1 second. What arrows are you using, Silera?
Oh, I was gonna use the, because I have a few of the cold iron.
20.
Just keep that in mind, because if you're shooting cold iron
Oh,
arrows...
sorry.
No. Keep track of how many you have left, because those
Okay.
are not easy to replace. My
Yes.
standing still stands. The creature, regardless of whether you shot the cold iron or the common one, has taken
Okay.
that amount of damage.
Okay.
That's a turn, by the way.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Let's see. Who the Sigis, it is now your turn. Whoops.
Yeah. So I am going to be running. Right with me. There you go.
Alright.
So that's 30.
10, 20, yeah, 30 up there, and then you have another 15 up the stairs.
I would like to go. My plan is to get like one round ahead and see how much maps and stuff I can shovel into my backpack. I can't see anything where I am.
Yeah, no, I need to switch your maps and a whole load of things.
Oh, I will. Yeah, but I'll kind of keep my light. Anyways.
Yep. I need to move you around, so it takes a second or two.
Yep.
Just bear with.
No, I was saying the people behind me don't have light, but then I remembered they do.
Whoops. Well, what a kerfuffle. I fucked up the copying of... Okay.
Ponies.
Yeah, I
It's 60 seconds, by the way.
You should have discounted a bit while I was explaining things, but yeah.
Okay.
If
I'm
searching
basically
maps-
gonna start.
Sorry,
just start
Heidi was talking to me, so I couldn't keep track.
shoveling research into his backpack.
Alright, that should be your turn though, with a double move.
Yeah.
Alright. Next up, this creature has been slain. Zaya, it is your turn.
I will 5-foot step back because I don't want to die,
Alright.
and go around this thing.
Also, switch the thing on Twitch. Oh, there you go. You're good.
It is switched.
It just needed to be moved. Sorry.
Ah. Alright, as
This one hit the damage.
you take your first shot, it connects solidly on the creature, and you see the same thing that Celera saw. Your arrows, once more, don't seem to penetrate the creature's leather quite easily. Quite as easily as you expect.
Gotcha.
Alright. The second shot, however, hits the leather and then sort of bounces off, as you saw the first time you shot them. Alright, I'm assuming that's your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright. Once more, back downstairs. In the crux of the problem. Chewie.
Yeah.
Hang on, did we lose track of? Oh! Good lord. Huh. Had a mild
That
heart
scared
attack thinking that I had destroyed the turn order for a second. Chewie, you see for a split second the sphere of a heat mirage flying towards you. As it connects for...
Wait, she can see me?
Yeah, she can see you.
Oh.
As the thing flies between the portcullis bars, flies across the room and hits you on the shoulder for 3 points of
God
damage.
damn it.
Alright, that is going to be her turn. Ra, I need a CMB from Ajit.
Alright.
God damn it.
Is that enough to beat your CMD, Chewie?
Let me check.
I don't
to make
think
sure.
it is. I'll be honest with you.
It is. Mine's 18.
It is.
Oh
she
my
breaks
goodness.
free and starts running towards the...
Yeah, so she gets a move action.
Yeah, she...
Complete
she gets
kill.
Oh
her
god,
move
right back
action.
into the grinder. Oh no! Gee, please no.
Jesus.
So she runs and she's expecting the statues to attack her. So she stops, right? Looks at either side and like gets ready to attack the creatures on the other side of the portcullis. And give me a reflex save for her. You're even worse.
Fuck me.
She suddenly sees that the statues are not attacking, goes to bite the portcullis, and the floor opens up underneath her, and she drops.
Likes.
Nope.
What?
She
Oh, okay.
she disappears. She goes down into a hole that opens up, and then the trap closes.
Damn. Drops
What?
down on top of Zaya. Wait, no, we're
Complete kills
below that.
only. You guys
Oh,
are
that's
below
where
that.
the
So then
dragon's
she
at.
just like looks at you, chewing, goes like, God damn it! Just retreat. We can't stay. And she's gonna just keep running.
The floor just ate that dinosaur.
Alright, and you're gonna be next if we stay around. She's gonna run over here, and then she's gonna take aim and start taking shots across the room. Just roll publicly. And she takes a shot at the hound. Actually, it connects. Wow.
Nice.
Now you know. With a 15 is enough to connect against them.
Yeah.
She goes like, "What? That was a solid hit." And looks at you and goes like, "Chewie, come on, let's go." Alright. Meanwhile, upstairs, things are a little bit hectic tonight, my boys. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck. Hang on 1 second. So once more, back underground. When the floor closes, the portcullis that was left closed pulls up
Opens.
and opens.
Oh
Fuck.
no.
And
Oh no.
immediately after that, because I think so after Shalelu shot, you see the hound sort of rip the last bit of juicy meat on Ra's chest and starts chasing after you. Like all the way over here and goes for a bite.
Provokes.
It provokes me,
Yep.
yes, indeed.
At least
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah, it does do that.
I can tell you that they are not going to connect with you. As
Oh,
you take a swing and you smash
go.
them on the side. They hit the column, fall to the floor, hit with 4 paws on the ground, and then leap towards you. You feel like your hit was solid. That thing should have not been able to get back up that quickly.
Okay, well that changes things a little bit.
Alright. They try to bite you, and you manage to pull back as you've taken
Yeah.
the swing at them. Now, back upstairs, where Zaya and company are fighting. Sorry, Zaya and Silera, it's just the two of them. The one that you shot at, Zaya, is gonna leap towards you.
Right.
What's your AC?
My AC is 14.
So you're fine as you pull back and you sort of use your bow to push the creature back, and ready another arrow at them. The other hound continues to drag Robin deeper and deeper into the chapel. Back downstairs for another bout of exciting retreats, because
Yeah.
it looks like everyone might be dead by the end of tonight's session. Chewie, it is your turn.
Okay. Chewie is gonna 5 foot back, and then he's gonna continue with the rest of his move to there. Readying for.
I'm gonna assume
Further
you did a
payload.
withdrawal, because otherwise you can't 5-foot step and move.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, then I would have withdrawn. That's
Then
fine.
you have the rest of your. You have as if you were double moving. Because it takes your entire turn to withdraw.
It's your entire turn. You can't.
In
ready an
that
action.
in that case, I will stop there because Shalalu's gonna get eaten if I go past her.
No,
Yep.
keep going, keep going. I can catch up to you.
He's just gonna hold the door.
Damn it!
Hold
Go.
God.
Don't say hold the
Um,
door.
Chewie, you see this woman now, unobstructed, as she keeps walking towards you. She sort of sidesteps the column and the other, and moves. Wait, let me double check that she has enough movement to do that. Yes, she does. She moves all the way up to you and sort of gives you a little bit of a grimace as she sort of gets ready to
She
take a
eats
blow.
an AOO at least.
Yeah, she does provoke an
Mhm.
AOO.
Fuck.
As you take a swing and she blocks with the bastard sword, sort of swings it over her head and dislodges the weapon. You manage to pull it back, but not in time for her not to get close to you.
Yeah.
Silera, it is going to be
Yes.
your turn.
I am going to stay where I am, and I am going to fire another arrow at the doggo.
All right.
And
Give me
then
one
do I
second.
see
I'm
that?
fixing Siggy's thing.
Yeah,
You should be able to see.
Just saw Siggy. So good.
You should be able to see. Alright. So Solera, you take a shot at the creature, connects, and even though it connects, you see your arrow sort of hit and bounce and sort of spin as it continues with its momentum over the creature and sort of almost hits Zaya.
I'm gonna say to Zaya, I think that we try and find the rest of the party before we continue, because just the two of us, I don't think it's gonna. I'm concerned about it just being the two of us trying to fight this, and we're gonna be struggling. And then I Siggy, and then that's gonna be, I guess.
Yeah, that's gonna be your turn. Siggis, it is your turn.
I still can see only blackness.
That would be because you are looking at the wrong layer, the wrong map. Where are you?
That would do it.
Siggis. You should be able to see now. Oh no, I'm moving you to the wrong fucking map. There we go.
Oh, I can see.
Both of
Silera's
the
there.
maps have the same contour because it's the same building, so it's really
Yeah.
hard to tell them apart.
I bet.
Okay, so I'm going to run to the table. I'm gonna try and stuff like a big sweep, like all the research
That is
into
gonna
a
take a
backpack.
standard action to pull as much as possible.
It's okay. While I'm gonna yell Siler, like we're going, like we're running now. Like they're coming.
Can I shout that to Zaya?
Yeah.
Zaya, we're dipping.
We're dipping so
She's
hard.
on the
Really?
wrong side.
I'm
Alright.
trying to scavenge this thing so we at least come away with like, what the fuck just happened?
All right,
Something
Zaya.
is preventing Zaya from leaving.
It is your
I'm
turn.
gonna have to
Oh
try and
no!
can I acro?
Do not provoke.
get open.
Unfortunately, you would need to move into their square.
You can acro
Uh,
through.
How tall
but
is this thing?
You could jump over them. I'll give you that
That's
much.
what- that's-
It'll be
yeah,
a
it's,
tough
It's large.
check.
It's small. It's medium long.
medium.
So I mean, it's probably
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Give me an
Roll
acro if you
attempt.
want to move through them.
I'm not exactly the most acrobatic of people,
I mean-
but
Better than me.
it's better
Fail.
than
Gotta
dying.
beat CMD.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can keep trying. I don't want us to.
Well, at this point, it doesn't. It's gonna take another like. I'm just gonna attempt. Apparently. I do.
Okay,
Wow.
Okay.
so
Okay.
in your moment of need, you hyper focus, jump, and you Prince of Persia this as you take a couple steps on the wall, twirl over the creature, and land on the other side of them. Free to continue your movement if you so desire. As the
Yeah.
creature is left confused as to what just happened, and it turns around but not fast enough to catch you.
Don't have to say anything else to me. Are we leaving this way?
Yep. Yep.
All
yep.
right. Bye.
Don't. I also
Um,
don't know the way out.
Uh, she'll
Follow
point.
her.
I mean,
Hey,
you definitely know the way out technically, but
Yeah.
You're friendly, right? You're friendly.
walk
No,
down.
didn't I fall out of the sky?
No, you fell out of the sky into the upper fort. You walked down here
Is
with
that-
us.
Solera, is this guy
Oh,
friendly?
yeah.
Yeah. He's good.
Okay.
Alright,
Alright, let's-
meanwhile,
I'll point out this way.
back another floor underground.
Oh, here comes the
Um,
magic missiles.
You're gonna eat another magic missile as she steps all the way over here.
I'm gonna
and then,
die from magic
Whew.
fucking missile.
She takes a shot at you with
How
a magic
much?
missile. And you see the orb fly and hit you square in the chest as you take 4 points of damage.
I'm gonna die from goddamn magic missiles.
Welcome
listen to
to a
Shalelu.
wizard with a fucking wand of magic missiles.
Oh, this is
Welcome to the wizarding world.
Uh,
You're a wizard,
Chewie,
Harry.
Chewie, you hear the panicked screams of Ajit, muffled by stone, but somewhere underground.
I mean, depending on the fall, she probably would have fallen back unconscious.
Probably.
It's
She
only
has
10
5 health.
No, but it is a 10-foot drop, so she
Oh.
does not take any damage from that
Yeah.
fall.
So
The
she's
problem
just
is
stuck
that
now.
you don't know this.
There's
The
yeah,
rest of the
there's
party,
things down there.
she is somewhere down there, 10 feet down.
Yep.
Shalilu's gonna take a shot at Nuali and then keep running.
Yeah.
As she connects, I had to actually check, which is equally scary.
Does that damage go through?
Yeah, you see her take a shot over your shoulder, and it connects with her stomach. And when you see the arrow connect with her stomach, you see that she has this woman has these massive scars on her abdomen, sort of the lower abdomen, and it's sort of a cross pattern that seems to have not healed very well. And the arrow has sort of connected a little bit higher up. Between just underneath the armor that protects her, and she'll just gonna take her full move to get the fuck out. 19.03 is the initiative for her. All right. What? Okay, remove the wrong token. Yes, they did. There we go. Alright, meanwhile, back upstairs. Actually, no, I'm not going to change the map yet. Because Robin is sort of fucking dead.
Sort of. Yeah.
Sort of.
A little bit.
This creature is going to go and join her master. Chewie, you can take an AOO. This thing is going to try and fly over you and around and flank you from the other side.
Well, if it gets hit, it stops. That's
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
It doesn't get hit though.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
No.
As you get
It does.
flanked by this creature on the other side, and it's gonna try and bite you.
Rip.
And it doesn't
I'm
have to acro to do that?
No, it has
No,
a
it
flight
can just
speed
move.
because it just moves above you.
And I
Just
don't
flies.
get any additional AOs because that was
no,
all within
it's
5
just
Yeah.
move. It's just a move.
Yeah.
Yep. What's your AC?
17.
You take 12 points of damage, and I need a.
And I'm down.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
down. I still need a will save.
God damn.
You know what? Since I have this, well, I just. What's the deal with that necklace?
That's a very good point. That necklace does give you a, if I'm not mistaken, a +1 on will saves against all of these creatures' effects.
Yeah, but then I can do a thing where I like get 2
That's
rolls
for,
or something.
That's for possession and mind affecting effects.
Yeah. No, but then there's where did I put it? I put it down here somewhere.
It gives you another save.
Okay.
you
Anyway, we'll give this a shot. Will you said?
Yeah, will save. Okay. Ooh.
Close.
Am I gonna need that second save?
+1.
I think it's included. I think.
Supernatural
no,
abilities
'cause-
from evil creatures +2.
+2. So, you
oh,
feel.
wait, you have the cloak on, so it's only +1.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
+1. So
Resistance
you
bonus.
just barely
Yeah.
make it with a 14. As you feel this visages of dying people start to fill the room, and you see them sort of bent over in pain and in grievance as they sort of crawl towards you, and they vanish just before you lose consciousness. I'm gonna move everyone over to this map now, because there is no one that should be still looking at this one. Alright. Okay. This other creature is gonna dash towards you, Silera, and is gonna try and bite you.
All right.
They are
I-
fucking terrifying. Let's put it
Yeah,
that way.
they look pretty scary.
It
I'm
sort of
gonna just
flies towards you, rippling through the air once more, and it tries to bite you, and you pull back, dodge to the side as this thing lands where you were standing just a moment ago. Its jaws snapping close with a loud crack, almost like thunder. Chewie, you're unconscious. Nuali is doing something that you don't want to know. Silera, it is your turn.
I'm running as fast as I can. Every man, woman, and child that is still alive,
Alright,
run for your
give
fucking
me a.
life.
You can move. Actually,
Acrobatics.
you're gonna have to acrobatics, or you're gonna get an AOO, regardless of what you do.
Fuck.
Yep.
Fine, I'll take it.
You're gonna take an AOO. So you're gonna go for.
Make the acrobatics.
Make the
just because you
acrobatics.
can.
If you make an acrobatics, you stop moving if you
If
fail.
you fail, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it,
So
I'm
take
taking
the
it.
hit.
You're gonna take
I'm
the
taking
AOO.
it.
Okay.
I don't
the
want to, but
acrobatics or the hit?
I'm
Okay,
taking
so-
the hit. It's fine.
Luckily for
Rest in
you,
peace, me.
this thing just rolled an @1. So
Nice.
it sort of
Sweet Jesus.
unhinges its jaws. It's trying to snap its neck back towards you, and you hear the pop of its jaw, and it goes like, and then you hear it pop back in.
All right. Which direction is out of here? Is it this way? Is it
Start
this
with
way?
to the left.
To the left. To the left. Okay.
Where Zaya is.
Can
No.
I
Don't
run?
go to me.
Don't go to you?
No, you
Like,
want to go north.
Kind of. You want to go like up? It's one of these two. I'm not entirely sure either.
Are you
It-
going
she
back to
goes-
where we came?
You.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
now I
Literally
know
back
where
where
I
we
am.
came. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
Okay, run. Up.
5, 10, 15,
Run.
20,
She's the
25, 30,
charismatic one and not the
35,
wise one.
40. You're 20
Yeah,
feet
she's-
more up, higher up. I'm gonna just remove
Send
you
me
from
up.
here.
Beam me
Yeah,
up, Scotty.
For now, we'll assume that you're safe.
Okay.
We'll see what happens with you in a moment. Sig, it is your turn.
Sure.
How much of the papers have I
About
swiped?
half of them. And you didn't
there's
filter
any-
them, so you don't know what you have.
Alright, well, if there's any big book, I'll grab that, but apart from that, I'm just running.
Okay. You grab a one last book, so you still have your move action.
I think I get to about there.
You get back
Oh.
upstairs and you're safe.
I've got 60, yeah.
All right, Zaya. I do believe it comes to you now. Yes, indeed. it
All
does.
right.
God.
You running as well?
Yes.
Alright. You can just assume, yep, you make it. You break into the upstairs.
Run,
Shillelagh
Piggy, run.
dies.
All right, well, I assume everyone
I
else
did
is
forget
going
to
out.
add Shalelu back into the tracker, but she will make it because she has a double move that lets her
Yeah.
get to where you guys are.
Yeah.
So,
Whew!
as the rest of the
Spicy
party
plays.
makes
Mias
it
was
back
going to go back to try
to-
and use potions to heal, and then Silaire was like, there's death coming from the other way as well.
Yeah, I'm like, run for your lives.
No,
bitches.
no bueno.
Yeah.
As you
Okay,
guys make it
so-
back to the top of Thistletop, let me
Fuck.
bring the session to a close. There's only 4 of you left. You went in with 7.
No,
Oh my god.
my God.
Yeah.
The 4 of you get a moment to get a moment to catch your breath, break into the sort of inner patio where the goblin dogs were a moment ago. The last of you to come here is Shalelu bringing in the rear. She turns around, bolts the door, and starts pushing corpses to make a barricade.
Yeah,
And
seriously. if
The
that's
moment
even, like,
that thing is done, she sort of collapses with her back to the door, and you see her start to break into sobs as she's just having a meltdown. As where we're gonna close the session. I hope you guys enjoyed it despite having some terrible outcomes.
We're
Jesus
going on a
fuck.
limb
That
here.
happens.
I'm gonna blame Ty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely time.
Yeah,
We were fine
yeah,
with
yeah.
that.
Welcome to the party,
God.
Ty.
Yeah, fucking hell, Ty.
Let's redact and just do it without Ty.
You show up and we do a half squad wipe. That's
Bro.
bullshit, man.
Ty's like, I don't know if I want to. Ty's like, I don't know if I want to be here anymore.
You guys are retarded.
Bro.
Alright.
It shows up. It's just like, hey, Solera. So, how are you guys doing?
You got the
I don't know.
friendliest welcome.
Alright, guys.
To be fair, she missed the last session where we like one shot the sub boss on the first
Yeah.
floor.
Guys,
Goblin
I
Chieftain
am
went
gonna
down quick, but
I'm gonna
Close stream.
close stream. So
yeah.
if there's anything you want to say
Peace out,
before
stream.
we do,
Bye,
Bye,
Steve.
Steve.
Thank you.
alright,
Bye,
Hopefully
stream.
we'll do better next week.
hopefully.
As I laugh.